Hello everyone, welcome to TVON. My name is Joyce and thank you so much for joining me on this fabulous Friday evening. And today we have quite a few of the brand new designer pieces. We have some returning favorites. We have some designer pieces that have been, sticking around for a couple of weeks now, but excited that they are here for yet another look. And I do have several pieces that looks like they've been taken directly out of a museum. So just a heads up, I'll show you guys a couple of pieces here and there. And still so much more. If you have any requests, of course, get them in. Item number is the best way, but with all of the unique designer pieces that have come in these past couple of days, I'm sure you could just describe a piece just by how it looks and we'll be like, we know the exact one. But again, the best way is with item numbers. And I have, it's just, I've been showing you guys, color combinations that I've been working with the past couple of weeks and, even gold color combinations. And it's crazy to see some of these brand new designer pieces are exactly what I had, even just imagined just last week. And, some of these pieces here, I'm just like, I can't believe it. Like, no idea is truly original, but to see that there's someone in the world who's had the same vision as me, but that they were able to, obtain the stones to create it first, like that's just mind-boggling. So a lot of these pieces here today, I am so excited to show them to you guys today. And again, request, get them in. I have pearl rings, or I just have one. But if you're looking for a pearl ring, just a simple single halo style, I have a South Sea golden pearl ring. And also crystal opal earrings. They're a little bit dressed up, but the crystal opals, they are fabulous. So we will get to that as well, and still so much more. And paparachas are also here today. I do actually have a selection, which is quite a surprise. But fire opals are here, multicolored sapphires, you name it, we got it. And we also got some, diamond pieces as well, designer diamond pieces with the tapered baguettes too. So speaking of, that is going to be our very first item of today. So let's take a look at our wheel right now and see this fabulous designer piece. Now this is going to be 1121318, and I know, on the wheel it's kind of hard to tell, the specifics of the ring, how large it is, all the details, but this is not a small ring. This is going to be 18K white and rose gold, and it's going to have 67 points total weight of your round white diamonds, as well as 53 points of the baguette white diamonds as well. And, I'm sure Tony has seen, hundreds, if not thousands more of, jewelry pieces than me, but even he had to ask, those diamonds in the rose gold, are they pink diamonds? Because that is just the power of the 18K rose gold. It's like, you see diamonds in rose gold and suddenly it's like, it looks like pink diamonds. And that is exactly what this gives. And, I'm actually really surprised that we do not have the graphics for this one, considering, it's been here for a good amount of time by now. But this was supposed to be $49.99. And despite it apparently not even having its own, graphics to go along with it, we are not going to leave it at $49.99 or even $29.99. Now, I know this is not a small ring, be warned, but you know me, smaller hands, but this is one of those styles that is still so comfortable, and it really just screams designer. It has such a large presence on the hand. We will still size it for you to whatever size you need it to be in. And this is what it looks like. So again, it's not high off the hand at all, and you get to see how beautifully done this ring is, how the rose gold ends and where it meets the white gold. And don't worry, even though, it's a two-tone ring, we will still size it for you. And just take a look at it. All of those baguette cut white diamonds just really complete this look. I mean, can you just imagine this ring for a second if, all of those baguette cut stones were replaced with, round, brilliant cut diamonds? Like, Yeah, that still look great, but then the look isn't there. Just look like, a shape of diamonds, So the baguettes really just complete the look, really just adds that extra punch to it and makes this piece scream designer. And it is also not going to be $19.99 either. So if you like this piece already, please do not hesitate to call in quickly, as these pieces, once they are gone, they are gone. I mean, look at that. Yes, it is not a small ring, but even if I were to stop at $19.99, this would be a fantastic value for a ring of this size, truly. And I mean, this is what it looks like from the side, because it is not high off the hand at all. You don't have to worry about it, catching on your sweater or catching on your hair or anything. Like, this is a ring that is comfortable, still true to size, believe it or not. And it is not even going to be $17.77 either. This is amazing. And even from here, a lot of diamond weight, yes, I know, but you can still see where the white gold is versus where the rose gold is. It's like truly a two-tone style and two-tone look. And it's not even $17.77. So call me now and we'll go back up close and wear this however you want as well. It doesn't have to be like how I was wearing it. Turn it around, like I turned it around on the wheel right like this, and it's a totally different look. And we'll just do this entire piece $1,699 for the very first caller today. I know it's kind of a punch in the face, like starting off with a piece that looks like this, but for $16.99 you get such a large look on your hand. And call me on this one, $16.99. And hello everyone on Facebook. Hello, and of course YouTube and our website. So I think now our website is technically YouTube, I think. So hello to everyone watching. Happy Friday. Hope everyone in SoCal is dealing with the winds okay. Yesterday was like surprisingly windy. I was looking outside, I saw the trees moving. I was like, okay, it's windy. And then I see the bushes outside, the bushes that never move. They were also moving, and I was like, oh, it's really windy today. So hope everyone is, doing all right. Kind of crazy weather we've been having here. But yeah, this one is $16.99, and I just want to get to this on the early side, but we might have to go to the hand shot on this one because this is one of our museum pieces here. So let us take a look here. So I know it's like you're seeing just a small portion of it right now, but this is going to be 1123402. And if you're thinking, those are some really nice emeralds, they look a little bit funny. Yes, these are actually going to be cat's eye emeralds. Every single emerald you see in this necklace is a cat's eye emerald. 18K white gold on this one, 1180 of your carat weights for your cat's eye emeralds. And I know it's a lot to take in, 522 of diamonds. Now, these oval-shaped stones, these oval-shaped emeralds are not exactly calibrated. So every single halo that you see right here is custom made to that stone. Again, that's 1180 of the cat's eye emerald, Muzo Mine Colombian emerald, and 18K white gold on this one. 522 of your white diamonds here. Now, I know it looks very nice on its display here, but let me just take it off here so you get to see the true scope of this necklace, because the cat's eye do not end like, just here. They go to basically almost the entirety of the piece. This is where you get, the remainder of your 5 carat of diamonds. And this is also the clasp. So there's one figure 8 safety right up here. And then there's also a button on the side here. So you just push it, open it, and it's done just like that. And this is just one of those fabulous pieces that, it turns into a bit of a show and tell kind of piece, but I just really wanted to show this here today. And let's actually take a look at it up close as well, so you can really see all of these cat's eye emeralds, because this is a magnificent piece. I just love any cat's eye stones where no matter the lighting, no matter the light source, the cat's eye is still visible, it is still sharp. It's always nice to see cat's eyes of, in any stones, it's always like a rare phenomenon. But when you get to see a cat's eye look as sharp as this, like that is just the perfection that we all love to have. And I mean, this is, I know it's like, I went to the museum, I was like, I'll take this one please, and it came home with me. So just wanted to show you guys this one, and it is just a fabulous piece. It is gorgeous. It looks like something you would see in like, I don't know, one of those high-end fashion magazines, and you're like, I can only dream about even seeing a piece like that. But again, this is a gorgeous, fabulous piece. So I just wanted to share this, and let's go back to our designer ring actually, because I am kind of amazed that it is still here, and now the wheel is all dirty and messed up, but that is okay. Let me do some cleaning here. So we'll move this aside, and hopefully maybe I can flip this around here because haven't used that stand in a while now. But yeah, and you know, that's just one of the high-end pieces, and there is another one actually. Just a quick little flash on this one, but I will bring this later on in today's show. It is another one of those spectacular pieces, and now that I know that this, you know, neckline stand will leave residue, I might have to push it back a little bit to not dirty up the wheel too much. But this one is here, $16.99. Cat's eyes. I love that emoji. You know, that is the perfect emoji for the cat's eye emeralds. But yeah, call me on this one. I know it's kind of like, what kind of show is going on today? It's kind of, you know, going off the charts. But yeah, I gotta, you know, it's jewelry is that one thing where it's always nice to have such a wide variety of pieces, you know, going from a, you know, a pair of crystal opal earrings for like $500 up to, you know, last week we had a, you know, Colombian emerald ring that was, you know, $1 million. So, you know, it's always lovely, and it's always nice to see like all of these, you know, different varieties of, you know, possibilities that are out there. And this is one of them. This is going to be 112-3449. This is the earrings, the one pair of earrings that I was like, I saw them and I was like, how do they know? How did they know that I was thinking of doing something like this? This is going to be 18K rose gold. This is going to be that fabulous look, that fabulous take of an asymmetrical style. You know, not only, well, I guess the stones are symmetrical in a way, but asymmetrical colors. Like, I dreamed about doing something like this just last week, and here it is in reality, like right here. And this is going to be 818 total weight of your emerald cut rubelite. So that is the smaller one up here and the larger one over here. So those are where your rubelites are going to be. And then, there we go, there it rolls. We have, actually no, that is a combination. So of your rubelites and green tourmalines. So 818 total weight of all of your colored stones here, and there it goes. I think it just wants to be babied. But this is what the other one looks like. And again, tourmalines, no matter what color it is, they are typically, you know, really included. And yet here we have, you know, tourmalines as the prominent stones in this one pair of earrings, and it is as clean as can be. A diamond weight, of course, 32 points total weight. Now you'll see kind of a darker outline around the entire earring, and you're probably thinking, you know, that's probably mirror finish gold, right? This is actually going to be a black enamel surrounding the outside of your entire piece. So, you know, just to make something a little bit different, I know they could have left it as, you know, 18K rose gold, but maybe, you know, rose gold is not exactly the most popular gold color out there, but I'm always open to, you know, different color combinations, different possibilities. So I love that they did it in the rose gold. It's also that kind of piece where it's like, if you're not sure about the rose gold, try it out. It's, you know, it's there, but it's not overwhelming. You know, you look at a piece like this and you're not like, ew, rose gold. You look at the piece, you're like, wow, those stones are gorgeous. And then you can slowly just ease yourself into, you know, slowly appreciating the rose gold look in this piece. And this is also what it looks like from the back. So those are actually the backings that you'll be getting with this entire pair of earrings. So they are that silicone encased type of backing. So, you know, there's still gold inside of it, of course. There's still that 18K rose gold inside of it, but, you know, silicone on the back too. So I guess it helps with, you know, gripping these pieces. But yeah, so be warned, guys, a lot of, you know, fun pieces that are irresistible today. This one was supposed to be $69.99. You know, these are not small stones. So, you know, $69.99 makes sense. Now from top to bottom, they are about 7/8 of an inch, so just under an inch from top to bottom. And this is what one of them looks like against the hand here. So you really get to see the sheer size perspective. And no, these tourmalines are not, you know, so dark to the point where it's like, you know, it's really hard to tell what colors they are. Like, yes, they're a little bit darker here, but that is because, you know, they are basically in the shadows. Like, there is no direct light source on these, unlike when you're going to wear them outside, you know, there's going to be that sun. So, but even here, I just angle it up just a little bit and you can still see that beautiful, beautiful rubellite color and also that green tourmaline color. And not even going to be $49.99 here today. And I know only one pair today. I know I'm like stalling. I'm like, very first caller on this one can get them. I wish I had a million pairs. I even wish I had the stones loose so even I could make these earrings, but here they are. My dream, my wish is completed for this design concept at least. And if you like it, we'll just do them $29.99 to the very first caller on this one. And let's go back up close, and I will also hold one up to the ear here so you can see yet another size perspective, because these again are not small stones. Like I'm even in awe that they were able to match the rubellites and the green tourmalines in terms of, you know, the emerald cut shape. Like they are perfectly matched. They do not look out of place, and it's such a fun way to do an asymmetric kind of style without, you know, being outright asymmetrical with the design of the piece. You know, it's not like one is a stud and one is a dangle drop that is like 2 inches long, right? It is a fun, simple way to really just change up your jewelry wardrobe. And you can do so with this pair right here for $29.99. So call me on this one and we will go back up close and take another look at them. And yes, if you have any requests, please get them in as well. Let me try to adjust the backings on these. Maybe that'll help. So here we have it, our two, and just like that, they both fell over. So they must really want to go home with someone today. So, okay, there's one, don't move please. And let me also just hold the other one so you can really see more of it. So you can see that bright, vibrant green at the bottom there. And of course, that rubellite mirrored at the top there. I mean, this is just, I just can't believe it. I know it's a very simple concept. You're like, anyone can think of it, but to actually, you know, have thought of it just last week and to see the actual pieces here today, it's like, wow. It's like, have they been reading my mind? But yeah, $29.99 on these. Has to stay like it is in the 18K rose gold. But a fabulous pair of earrings that you do not want to miss out on. And I will try not to bump them so you can really see both of them here together. And I think the diamond ring from the very beginning is still here as well. I've also got several other primarily tourmaline pieces as well. So that is just a quick heads up here. Tanzanite, I do not have any single Tanzanite. I don't have a single Tanzanite piece up here today, which is really unfortunate, but you know, if you have any requests, please let me know and can always we can always check in the back and see if we maybe have something. Like there was a comment a few days ago I heard, I don't know who said it, but someone stopped by where all the vaults are and they were like, wow, is that the Tanzanite box? It's gotten really, you know, sparse. And then everyone was like, yeah. I don't know who made that comment, but I was, you know, out there taking pictures, but I heard that comment and I was like, ooh, I did not know that they were not aware of this, you know, bye-bye to bluing kind of, you know, situation. But yeah, get your last requests in for any bluing Block D Tanzanite pieces before they are gone forever. And, you know, I always wish that, you know, that doesn't have to be the case, but every single day that box gets, you know, less and less populated. So get your piece now before we have to say goodbye forever. And next up, we do have a South Sea golden pearl ring. Now I know we have a very limited, I guess, style, a very limited design palette when it comes to pearls, purely because of, the special way that they have to be set. But here I have a very simple style. It is just a pearl. It is just a single halo of diamonds, a gold band, and that is all. So if you're like, been admiring a lot of these pearl designs from afar, you're like, visually it looks nice, but I personally would never wear it. Well, here's a piece that I think you could love and wear maybe even every single day. And this is going to be 1122-991. This is going to be our 12 millimeter South Sea golden pearl. And the past couple of weeks, I've been bringing you guys a lot of pieces with rather impressive diamond halos. Now, would you guys believe me if I said that this one single diamond halo, all together, all of those diamonds added together, were 92 points total weight? Now, that is not a small halo. For just a simple halo around a 12 millimeter pearl to be almost a carat in diamonds, that is just incredible. And currently in the yellow gold, I prefer the South Sea golden pearls in the yellow gold, but if you wanted to change it, be my guest, feel free to do so, but just keep in mind, can take us, a couple weeks to make it for you, but we can still do it. So if you wanted to switch it to the white gold or even the rose gold, which, it's a little bit different. I'm actually trying to visualize it right now, a golden pearl in the rose gold. It could be an interesting concept, but if you wanted to change it, go for it. Your option is there. We are not going to charge you any extra. This was a $49.99 piece. They probably saw that, diamond halo, and they were like, oh wow, yikes. A carat of diamonds almost. Yeah, I gotta go $49.99. But, TVON prices, not gonna leave it there. We're not even going to do $19.99 on this one. Now let's also take a look at how this piece is built. How I just love how pearls are set. It just feels so comforting. It's almost like the ring is hugging the pearl in a way. And you can see how there's just that, it's almost like a custom basket made just for the pearl where it's curved. And it's, again, the halo of diamonds supported by that gold basket. Like, this is just, a simple piece, but there is so much behind, behind the scenes, putting this entire piece together. And that's what it looks like from the back side. And it's just, even from the back side, it's like, this looks like an incredible piece. South Sea golden pearl, 12 millimeters. It is a gorgeous piece. I think daily wearable if you love pearls, or if you maybe don't even have one yet and you want to start off your collection with one. This is the one. And I'm angling the pearl up to you guys right now, but can you see how right around the edge of the pearl, it is doing that thing again. It is doing that like diamond effect. Like, the pearl itself is encrusted with diamonds. Like, that is just, pearls, I've heard of them since I was a kid. They've always been in my mind, as a word. And I didn't really, particularly favor them or dislike them. They were just there. But then the moment I found out pearls plus VS diamonds equals this glittering effect, which, by the way, all natural in a way, I was like, you know what? Every single time I see a pearl piece like this, I am loving it more and more. And yeah, just a simple, simple halo of diamonds, and it is achieving this brilliant effect. It's like pearls, man. I just love it. And it is not even going to be $19.99. If you like it, please call in early. Change up the gold color if you want to. And do not worry, if you change the gold color, it does not mean that this incredible like glitter effect of the pearl is going to disappear. As long as there are diamonds surrounding your pearl, this pearl is going to look exactly like that. And we are going to do this ring right now for one person and one person only for $1,299. I mean, that is almost the carat of diamonds in the halo. For a 3 carat, pear-shaped block opal, yeah, sure, right? Shove all the diamonds around that stone, but to have a pearl, pearls, they still deserve the love, and this one definitely got all the love it could get. And it is here, $12.99. Take a look at it on the hand here, because this is not a small halo. I mean, from here, this is how you're going to be seeing it. I know it looks pretty and nice on the wheel, but you are going to be wearing these pieces. You're not going to, get them at home and just put them on, a display case and just stare at it and never wear it, right? This is a piece where you get it at home and you're going to want to immediately put it on your hand and just admire it, and you can just see how, the pearl is a 12 millimeter, write that on paper and it's like, yeah, you can kind of visualize it, but to see it on your hand, it's like that band, that gold band is not visible. That is just how large that pearl is, how large that single diamond halo is, and $12.99 gets it home to you. And again, white, yellow, or the rose gold, up to you. And we don't get a pearl ring as simple as this. If you want something more designer, I'm sure we can probably try and locate something in the back, but this is like the absolute best, daily wear kind of style. Simple halo, goes with anything, and $12.99 will get it home to you today. So call me on this one, $12.99, and let us go back up close. And once I take this off of my hand too, I'm actually a little bit surprised by how weighty the band itself is too. Like, you typically associate a heavier band or even a thicker band with, perhaps a 20 karat plus tanzanite in a ring, right? But this, like, just the weight of the ring too, you can tell how much love they put into this one single design. I know it's simple, but every single piece here, deserves some sort of love. And this one, it's like, I am very surprised by how much thought was put into this one piece. And it is still here for one caller for $12.99. So call me on this one. And I think the bicolor, in a way, tourmaline earrings are still hanging out. So again, just because I move on does not mean that pieces are gone just yet. But again, they do go sometime during the show, and I don't find out till after. So call in when you are ready and let me know if you want to see any of these pieces again or what have you. So, and I don't know if those are trucks or if that is the wind again, but it seems to be some party happening outside. And so let me know on this pearl ring. We also have a heart-shaped pink mahenge spinel heart shape in a ring, so that is super exciting. And I also have gold quartz pendants, and also have some other pieces as well. Miss S's spreadsheet has just exploded. I know, it's it's a lot of pieces, and I have been photographing most of the hundreds of brand new pieces that have come in, so I've kind of gotten a, I guess you could say, a super exclusive preview of them. And all I can say is that you guys are all in for a, it's going to be an amazing next couple of weeks. A lot of these pieces are like, I can never even imagine how they could have possibly, thought to even design some of these pieces, but it's going to be a really, really, really fun next couple of weeks, and I'm so excited for you guys to see all of these pieces. And I haven't even seen everything, no designs this week because I've been, stuck to a camera, stuck to a computer, but a lot of these pieces are just like, they are wows. And some of these pieces I see and I'm like, I immediately think of, one of you guys, and I'm like, oh, they have no idea what's coming. So get ready, guys, because it is going to be a super exciting next couple of weeks here. So let me know on this one. And again, I do have some other, tourmaline mixed sort of earrings. So not too many brand new rings today, but I do have quite a lot of earrings. So I hope you guys are okay with that. And a heart-shaped mahenge pink spinel. This is one of our pieces, so we obviously don't want to, neglect our pieces either. But this is going to be that beautiful, bright, rather intense, hot pink mahenge spinel. And this is going to be 1122566. This is one of those shapes where I wish we had a million of them. I know I am not a heart-shaped kind of girl, but when the stone looks as good as this, I'm like, okay, I will make an exception. And I mean, it's so intense. And this is our 57-point heart-shaped mahenge pink spinel center stone, and 65 points of diamonds. So I mean, if you just compare it, I'm still stuck on the pearl, but like, if you compare it to the pearl we just had, like this had so much going on. A lot more diamonds, like individual stones as well compared to the golden pearl, but it's like, even just that, you can see the difference in terms of the diamond weight. And again, it's up to your personal preferences, but I'm just still amazed that that one single halo of that golden pearl is very close to being 1 carat. So I think the pearl is still here. Might have a couple questions on it, so let me know on that one. But this one, supposed to be $49.99, and it is not going to be. So again, 57 point center stone, and here we have our fabulous. It is truly that ideal color of the, you know, Mahenge pink spinel. We've had a couple stones a couple weeks ago where it ventured just a little bit into the reddish color, which, you know, instantly spikes up the price tag because, you know, red spinels, rare, super ultra rare, you know, don't see them that often, if at all. So, but here is that beautiful, perfect, I would say 50-50 split. It's not, you know, it's still pink, but I've also seen some stones here and there where it kind of, you know, loses a bit of that, you know, neon touch, and it just kind of looks like a really nice pink sapphire, which, you know, still no problem with that. But if you want to start off your Mahenge pink spinel collection with the absolute best and with a shape that we don't get to see that often either, this one is here. And it is not going to be $49.99 either, or even $19.99. And this is what it looks like from the side. Yes, it's currently in the yellow gold. I know from here it's like, it's almost impossible to tell what gold color it is in, but it is currently in the yellow gold, which, you know, this is one of those diamond prominent pieces where, you know, no matter the gold color, you kind of don't really get to see it. So if you prefer the white gold, we'll still do it for you. If you want to, you know, put it in the rose gold, the most you'll be seeing in terms of gold presence from the front is going to be in the prongs. They're the 3 prongs holding your center stone. So again, don't worry about, oh, will it look good in the yellow? Should I just keep it like that? Should I change it? You know, just like this, you can't even tell. You can't even tell what gold color this ring is currently in, but yes, it is in the yellow gold, as is evident from, you know, the backside here. And this is also what it looks like. Again, Mahenge pink spinel, natural stone, everything here, natural stones. Supposed to be, you know, have, you know, nature's touch, being inclusions and other whatnots in the stone. But this one, as clean as can be. That color is distributed so evenly. And even from the backside, you can already tell that this is going to be a hot, hot, hot pink stone, and it is. And not even $19.99. If you like it, call me now. We'll make it $1,699. And I mean, this stone is just, it looks so sleek and smooth somehow. And $16.99 gets it home to you. Take a look at it from the side here, or on the hand here. I mean, here it's like all you see, that diamond design, Mahenge pink spinel center stone, and that is it. That is really all you need to, you know, see and appreciate. And here it is, $16.99. Get it in your choice of gold color. Get it in your choice of ring size. Do all that, you know, everything's still the same drill, and just call in, grab this piece, be like, I want to have that heart-shaped Mahenge pink spinel for $16.99, and it will be yours. So this is also what it looks like from the side. So a slight basket from the side there, because, you know, we do have to let some light through the back to, you know, I mean, this stone definitely doesn't need any help, but, you know, just let some light through. Also, you know, ease of access for cleaning. And $16.99 will make it yours. So let us go back up close here. And let me actually flash another piece. We probably saw that trapiche necklace from a couple days ago. Had a good number of stones scattered throughout the entire piece, but if you wanted something a little bit different, I do have, it's also a necklace, but you know, it is a pendant first and foremost, and I actually have to figure out a way to hold this piece here. Maybe I need a pair of smaller tweezers. But I do have this very interesting trapiche emerald. You know, it is a pendant, yes, no diamonds in this one whatsoever. So just flashing another one of those museum pieces here. So very exciting pieces here and there. And that trapeche emerald piece being yet another one of them. And let's go on to a pair of earrings. Now I do have two pairs here, but they are similar in terms of color palette, but they are different in terms of price and the kinds of stones in them. So let me actually start with the larger pair of earrings here. These are going to be actually with tanzanites. Now, not bluing block D tanzanites, but wait till you see them because they are so incredibly fluid. I'm like, there's no way I can properly display these, you know, on the wheel without them constantly toppling over, but I will find a way to do so. So call me on the Mahenge pink spinels. And next up, we do have 1123454. This I have no way of showing because just me trying to put it down on the wheel just shows you how fluid these are. Every single segment you see here is connected by an O-ring, and that just makes it that much more fluid. And you know, earrings, they are going to be on your ear. You know, you're not just going to be, you know, sitting there looking all pretty, not moving for an entire day. You are going to be moving around. So what do you want to happen to your earrings when you move around? To move with you, and these will move with you. This is going to be 18K white gold, and we actually have quite a lot of carat weights to get through on this one. So let us start with the Marquise tanzanites here. So I will hold up the other one so you can at least, you know, see the earrings without it, you know, just laying there. But so here at the very bottom there, we have several smaller Marquise tanzanites. So for those, we have 302 total weight between these two earrings here. And then you have one at the very top there. Very nice. I love how it completes the look here. And then in the center, or center kind of, top kind of, part of the earrings, you do have 214 total weight of your green tourmalines. So this is a really unique color combination. You know, I would have never thought of tanzanites and tourmalines, and yet here we are. And even those Marquise shaped stones, they are perfectly matched. You can see how those bottom two stones have a slight, like almost like a Paraiba like color to them. And yet those two stones right there, perfectly matched. And as it gets, you know, higher up into the earring, it has more of that golden green kind of color, and still perfectly matched. And let's also not forget, we do have diamonds in this one pair of earrings. And diamond weight, we have 52 points of diamonds. These are incredible, and they are 2 inches from top to bottom. So again, not your average small, tiny pair of earrings. In fact, this is what they look like. And I'm even imagining if this was in like a feather design, like how amazing would that be? Miss S says, stop, in all caps. Yeah, trapeche pendant coming up. And this is the perfect look for this pair of earrings because this is not going to be, you know, again, you're not going to leave it there, you know, in a box or on the table or whatever. You're going to be wearing these, and this is what they are going to look like. And even here, just shaking my hand, you can see how fluid they are. You can see how dynamic they are. Even like this, I'm just moving it. Every single section, again, is its own little part of the whole. And this is not going to be $59.99. Like, I cannot imagine how long it took to, first of all, you know, match the stones and then decide what to do with these matched stones. And then finally, you know, setting all of these stones one by one into this entire piece. And don't forget, they are a pair of earrings. So once you're done with this one, there is another earring to be worked on. And despite all that, it's not $59.99. It is not $29.99. If you like it, we are going to do it for $2,499. And let us go back up close. I will hold one up to the ear, of course, here. So you can really see, again, the true size of this earring. Like, this is just amazing. And you can see that beautiful ombre effect. I know it's like blues and greens. They are not exactly next to each other on the color wheel, but just having these two like cooler toned colors in this one pair of earrings is just fabulous. And even from here, from the distance, you know, I have my glasses on, but I mean, to me, it could potentially look like sort of a feather design. So this is here, and you can still see how I'm just like moving my head around, you know, moving my hands around, and you can see how beautifully flowy they are. And I know they are a lot to look at, but I do not consider these that, you know, one formal event, one special dinner kind of earrings. You know, wear them every single day. These could be your, you know, signature piece, right? We talked about that a couple times now. Like, I have kind of like a signature jacket, I guess, like that green sort of jackets, right? So same could go for these pieces. Like, this could be, you know, you could love these so much, and you could wear these every single day to the point where people just automatically associate you with these pairs of earrings. So let me know on this one, $24.99. Let us go back up close, take another look at this one. And yeah, Lisa, I can bring back the trapeche collar necklace. We'll have to see if that is still here. So if we can check in the back, or Lisa, I can also flash it to make sure we're talking about the same piece, because I flashed a trapeche pendant here, but I think Lisa wants to see the necklace. So yeah, I can definitely see if that one is still here. I think it's the one with like the wavy diamonds around it. Yeah, I was I've been, you know, MIA these past couple of days, excitedly, you know, taking photographs and doing all that fun stuff. But again, there's so many fun designer pieces coming your guys' way. And let me actually also show you guys what the backside looks like on this. So still a lot of gold here. Like, this is like, you know, earrings, you typically don't really think too much about what it looks like from the backside, but then to have, you know, have it look like this from the backside. You know, if you have short hair like me, or if you know, tie your hair up, you know, people are going to see the backside of your earrings just because of, you know, how long of a dangle these are. And even from here, it looks nice. It looks great. It looks like it could be its own little design. And it almost looks like the stones are bezel set in a way, right? So call me on these, $24.99. And yes, these also have, oops, there we go. These also have that silicone stopper style backing. So I know they're not very flattering on the wheel like this. Have to find a card or something to, you know, hold them up with. But again, these are just a magnificent pair of earrings. And let me actually just lay this one down and grab the other one too, so you can see all of the stones that you're going to be getting here. And I know it's not the most flattering way of, you know, styling or displaying these earrings, but again, just be warned, these are a slightly longer drop than you would expect. Again, 2 inches from top to bottom. So let me know on this one, and let me actually just flash this one on the hand for Lisa to make sure that this is the same piece that we are talking about. So let me actually clasp it or get it clasped here so I can show it properly. But yeah, call me on this one. Again, a lot of these pieces are one of a kind, so once they are gone for good. And you know, even though they are not bluing block D tanzanites, I would imagine, you know, we would have a hard time, you know, even looking for that many tanzanite stones to even make into this pair of earrings. And don't forget, like, those green tourmalines too. It's like, I know it just says green, but when you actually look into the details of the actual piece, some of these tourmalines are not just green. They have kind of a, again, I would say like a, kind of like the Congolese tourmalines that we've seen here that have been so popular and that stay ever so popular. So again, this is the necklace. Yeah, tanzanites. So it's tanzanites and green tourmalines. So Lisa, let me know if this is the piece that you were talking about. Again, trapeche emerald necklace. collar necklace, I guess you could call it. I did flash a pendant too, so, but the pendant, no diamonds on that one. This one has a lot of diamonds, so just let me know if this is the one, Lisa, that you were mentioning, and I can always, you know, bring it up with all the information and the prices as well, or the price. But yeah, so let us go back to the earrings here. And I know not the most flattering way of displaying such a lovely designer style, but these are here for the time being. And I was actually inspired, you know, some of these stones, especially the green tourmalines, have that bright neon blues. And oh, so Lisa, I can actually do it right now then, since I have it out of the bag. And let me actually move aside my Paraiba necklace, and I'll put the Trapiche necklace on the little display here. And I think I'll actually just flip around the paper, so we'll have one messy side for our stand and one clean side for not our stand. So excuse me as I flip this around, and here we go to the neckline here. This is going to be that Trapiche necklace style. I know it's like the camera, I wish I could angle the camera up, but this is just a glimpse of it. This is going to be 1123398, 18K white gold on this one, and you can see just a little bit of the necklace here, but as I, you know, slowly lower it here, you can see, I mean, this is from a distance away, and you can see how that Trapiche emerald is casting a glow onto the stand here, which, you know, if emeralds were, you know, dull or, you know, not as desirable, they would not be doing that. But this here, you can still see also the design inside of the stones, right? That iconic Trapiche emerald look. 18K white gold on this one. I know for a piece like this, we just have to upgrade the gold purity. So 18K white gold it is. And 861 of all of your Trapiche emeralds in this one single piece. And yes, diamonds were not neglected. They were actually worked so beautifully into this design. And all of that diamond weight combined together, a carat 58 total weight. And this is like, you know, I was a little bit joking, you know, all those weeks ago when I said, Trapiche bracelet, check. Now can they find me a Trapiche necklace? Also check. So they really were like, all right, you said Trapiche necklace, bet. And here we are. So never would have thought, but you know, expect the unexpected when it comes to TVON, I guess you could say. And this was supposed to be $29,999, which, you know, makes sense. There are, you know, the Trapiches do not just end, you know, here and it's like, oh, there's a necklace. It is very much a true necklace. And let me also just remove the stand here so I can show you more of the necklace freely. And I mean, this is just an impressive look. I just love how, you know, instead of opting for a true collar style necklace design, they went with, you know, a wavier design because, you know, Trapiche emeralds, they don't exactly look like your usual emeralds, you know, a faceted gemstone, you know, inclusions here and there. You know, they are a very unique and rare and collectible type of stone. I know it's kind of, you know, absurd to say that when you have like this many stones in one piece, like, oh yeah, sure, it's rare and collectible. You have like a million of them in this one piece. But this is truly a one-of-a-kind piece, very collectible too, I would say. And it's not going to be, you know, $30,000, which, you know, if you saw this in any other design house, first of all, it'd be a miracle if they had Trapiche emeralds. But if they did, they probably charge you even more than that $30,000 price tag. But we are TVON, we are not going to do that. If you like it, not even going to be $20,000 here today. Call me quickly on this one. And we are going to make it $16,999 to the very first Trapiche Emerald collector, because truly once you have this piece, it's like, all right, you are set for life on Trapiche Emeralds. Like, you have it all. And so call me on this one and let me know if you would like to own it. And this is also going to be the closure. So it is a lobster claw clasp. I like how there's not, you know, you can only adjust it to so and so length, right? they actually have sort of like an extended chain part at the very end. So, you know, there's not much room to adjust in terms of length, but you know, when you have a design that goes pretty much around the entire necklace, I think this is a very good compromise to make. And this is about 16 inches as well, so just keep that in mind. It truly is kind of like a true collar kind of look. And yeah, just let me know if you would like to pick this one up here today. Again, lobster claw clasp, really helpful with, you know, opening the clasp and closing it. And, you know, this is just, I mean, a necklace, a collar necklace. You're not going to be seeing yourself, you know, the back of your neck when you wear this. And yet they were like, you know what? Go all out. Even we already put, you know, what, 5 stones here, continuing with it, and just might as well go all out with the design of this piece. So call me on this one, $16,999. And this is also, let's actually take a look at it up close here. So flipping that around, this is what your emeralds will look like from the close-up here. So again, emeralds, yes. Super clean, yes. I mean, yeah, we've seen, you know, some emeralds here and there, which, you know, they are green, but they are that lighter sort of green, which, you know, if that's what you prefer, that's fine. But for me, when I see an emerald, I would love for it to have this iconic, super saturated green. Like, you just look at this and you immediately know that it is, you know, emerald first and foremost. And then you can be like, wow, okay, trapeche. And all of these, you know, the spoked wheel designs, they are so crystal clear. Like, you do not want to have a trapeche where it's like, oh yeah, it looks like there's some lines in the stone, and then it's like it kind of disappears, and it's like, is it a trapeche emerald? Kind of hard to say, you know. I mean, it looks like it could be, but you look at all of these stones individually, and I'm trying to show you all of them here, and there is no doubt about it. There is no questioning if, you know, oh, does that one look like a trapeche, or does it look like a really weird emerald? Like, you can see all of these stones up close and personal as I am showing you right now, and it's like they are all trapeche emeralds. Like, there is no question about it. There's no, by the way, all of these emeralds, I can say too, perfectly matching in that emerald green color. Not one single stone looks out of place. Yes, the, you know, the actual spoked wheel designs is, you know, they vary from stone to stone. That is just, you know, nature's power, I guess you could say. But every single emerald in this necklace is that bright, vibrant, even green color. Like, there's not one that's like, looks a little darker than the rest. There's not one that looks, you know, just a little bit lighter than the rest. It's like every single stone looks like it belongs in this piece, and I'm actually so glad that, you know, they decided to make a whole entire necklace out of this. And let me actually also just flip it around so you can see what the actual mechanism of this necklace is. So you can see here where, you know, I guess you could say there's kind of like the hinges. So it's not one solid piece. It is still flexible up to a certain point. And because of how large the surface area too is, it is not going to flip on your neckline either. And every single stone has been set. And kind of like the necklace we had at the very beginning, you know, these are not exactly, you know, specific calibrated sizes, right? So every single basket has been custom made to fit every single stone here. You can see, you know, as we go to the back one more time, like this is nearing the back side of the necklace where the stones do get slightly smaller, but that does not mean, oh, sorry, you know, we can't, you know, work these into this one necklace. That just means we just have to make custom baskets for every single individual stone. And that is what they did. So call me on this one, or Lisa, let me know what you think about this one. Again, this is the clasp closure. So this is, again, really secure, I would say. And this is, you know, $16,999 to the very first collector who, you know, says yes on this piece. And, you know, trapeche necklace, who would have thought, right? But here we are today. So I know a lot of these pieces seem to be more on the like show and tell kind of side, but, you know, these pieces, if you were shopping elsewhere, you probably never come across something that looks like this. And, you know, you probably see these pieces in like magazines, and you can only dream about even seeing one, even like on your computer screen, right? But here we are in a very reachable reality where you don't have to just dream about it. You can actually go forth, pick up that phone, call us, and be like, I want to own the ultimate trapeche emerald necklace. And that is completely doable. And so let me know what you think about this one. Again, let's show it on the hand one more time here so you can see a beautiful perspective of all of the stones working together to complete this design. And you know, you're going to move around every single day. Even if your necklace were slightly off center, like it is right now, like that does not bother me at all. I don't expect it'll bother you, right? So, I mean, that is just how much idea and thought was put into this one necklace. Like they could have easily just, you know, cut it off like right there and be like, that's it. And that way, if your necklace were to be slightly off center, you would notice it. But just like this, continuing that wave design and continuing to put trapeche after trapeche, like that is just, this necklace is just gorgeous, and it is here. Let me also take it over to the neckline actually so you can see what it looks like here. So again, it is built in such a way where it is not meant to be like held like this. It is meant to be worn. So if you see it's kind of like flipping, it is because it is meant to be laying on a neckline like this. So I mean, this is just gorgeous. It looks like, it almost looks like the trapeche emeralds are just floating there in a way. So I mean, it's a gorgeous necklace. Who would have thought? Not me. And yet here we are. So let me know on this one. And even from here, I'm wearing a bright blue top. You can still see that vibrant green of the emeralds. You can still see the spoked wheel design in the trapeches one by one. Like I don't have to be like, oh yeah, take a screenshot and edit the picture and sharpen the picture real crisp, and then you can see, you know the trapeche emeralds. But no, even from here, you can still see it. So this is again one of those pieces that you do not want to miss out on. So call me on it, $16,999, and let us go back up close. And I will show you guys all of the stones one more time. I know it's like I'm spending a lot of time on these pieces, but you know, I really just want you to see and just, you know, get a real good feel of what these pieces are, what they look like, and you know, ultimately, do you want to, you know, take one home for yourself today? I mean, this is the only one of this necklace that I have, but if you want a pendant, again, I do have a pendant coming up later on. A slightly different look, but still a gorgeous look nonetheless. And this is from the back side, like front or back, there is no difference essentially. That is another testament as to how, you know, top quality these stones are, right? So again, just gotta call me on this one. Again, show you guys the back side of these trapeche emeralds. This is just one of those pieces that you do not want to miss out on. So call me, let me know. And we will move along in a few short moments here. Let's see, I actually barely have any rings today, which is kind of amazing, but I do have a Paraiba ring that is not, you know, $30,000, which I know I tend to bring you guys the pricier pieces, but again, I just love to show you guys these pieces. You know, it's not like, oh, you gotta call in, buy it before we move on. Just to show you guys like what we have, what TVON can do. Like it's not just about those, you know, diamond pieces, and you know, everyone can do diamond pieces, but to actually obtain a piece such as this one too, it's like no one else can do it, and especially not at that value. So you gotta call me on this one and let me know. And G says, I love that this necklace isn't only formal, has a somewhat casual look, which I love, and I actually agree with you. Again, like these pieces, yes, rare and collectible stones, but they are not like, oh, you can only wear them for, again, that red carpet event, that formal dinner, that formal event. Wear it every single day, right? You can still wear it to that, you know, super important event, but you can also wear it every single day. And I encourage you to do so, because I guarantee you people are going to be asking you, what is that stone that is, you know, in your necklace? And you'll be like, oh, listen, trapeche emeralds, have you heard of them? So this is here. And no worry, Lisa, no worries. And if you guys have anything that you're like, okay, wow, I need to write down the item numbers for, I mean, go ahead, really add to that wish list, because again, pieces do go after the fact. I really do not want you to miss out. And I witnessed it just yesterday. Someone called in on a piece. They were like thinking about it. They loved it, but you know, just had to think about it. And right after they hung up the phone, someone called in, picked it up. And funnily enough, right as they were about to hang up, the original caller called back, was like, I'm ready to purchase it. And just like that, it was already gone. Like, just like that, it happened. So these pieces, especially trapeche emeralds, it's like, it's already a miracle that we have one. So call me now if you would like to pick it up. If not, think about it. If you want to, you know, think about it until the end of the show. Again, we're always here for a couple minutes after the end to really, you know, answer any last questions you might have and really help you make your final decisions on pieces like these, because, you know, pieces like this you really just cannot miss out on. And you know, how long before we get to see another one like this? So let me know on this, $16,999. And let's get to our Paraiba. Do not worry, it is not going to be over, you know, $50,000. It is going to be a nice sized Paraiba in a ring, but if you do want a more expensive pendant slash necklace, I got you covered, don't worry. This here is going to be 112-2497. Funnily enough, it has more of a greenish tone on the screen here, but you know, in person it definitely has more of that bluish tone, but maybe I have to put up another Paraiba for comparisons. But you know what, now that I look at it, it does have a slight greenish tone to it. But this is Paraiba, which also, by the way, natural stone, heavily included, usually. And yet this one looks like it is missing inclusions. Never would have thought to say those words for a Paraiba. Missing inclusions, inclusions not included. But this is our 35-point oval Paraiba center stone. Double halo of diamonds, and also diamonds going down the band, totaling 63 points of your diamonds here. And you know what? It's currently in the white gold. If you wanted to change it, if you're like, you know what, really not a fan of the white gold, would love to see it in the yellow gold, that is an option. If you wanted to switch it into the rose gold, I would actually not recommend that. You know, the only time I would truly recommend a Paraiba with rose gold is if it had pink diamonds. So, you know, if you wanted something with a, you know, slightly smaller stone, but, you know, with pink diamonds, let me know. I can always work on something for you guys. But this would recommend leaving it in the white gold. It has such a unique color to it. I really just do not want to take away from that. Just all focus goes on the stone. And this was supposed to be $39.99. No longer going to be. And I know the current reality of Paraiba prices has gone a little bit scary, a little bit frightening. But here at TVON, we still want you to be able to obtain the, you know, seemingly unobtainable at this point and not break the bank doing so. And you can start with this piece. You know, we've had a lot of new shoppers. I know it's, hi everyone. But you know, Paraiba is one of those stones where who would have thought, you know, in just a couple of months recently that Paraibas went from, you know, oh, a nice price that, you know, pretty much everyone could at least take one home for themselves, into now where it's a barely 1 carat stone goes for $7,000-8,000 plus for like a medium quality stone. But here we have private collection material. And let me actually zoom in all the way, which, you know, the nice thing about being online is that we have our like HD stream, which is like crystal clear quality. And, you know, other places, you know, they might not necessarily be willing to zoom in all the way on, you know, some of their pieces, because then it exposed all of the inclusions and all the whatnots going on inside of the stone. But here we are not afraid to show you everything. And I am as close up as I can possibly get. You are basically looking at this ring as if you were looking at it in person under a loupe right now. And you can still see, yes, it is not 100% clear, but when you have it on your hand, it is going to look perfect. So let's go back a little bit. And this, we'll just make it for the very first caller, $1,999 to the very first caller today. I know it's like back then you could get like a 1 carat plus for like $19.99, and now it's like, I mean, this is still a decently sized stone, which take a look at it on the hand here. Not my size currently, but we'll make do with what we have here. But I mean, you still see here, like that is still, it's a 35-point stone, but you can still see it. Like, yes, double halo of diamonds, that is a lot going on in that double halo, but still, that one single stone inside the center there, you can see it from miles away. You can still see it is that neon blue. In some Paraibas out there, you know, they have the name attached to it, but does it look like a Paraiba? no. The name is there, the price tag is there, the look is not there, but this, you have it all. So $19.99 on this one. Let me know if you would like to grab it. And this is also our oval cut. So we've had, you know, a wide variety of different shapes of paraibas here and there, but this is, again, our oval. And also from the back side, you can see how clean it is, because if it were, you know, more included, you'll be able to see, you know, little inclusions here and there, but that is a rather clean stone. And thank you so much for joining me. My name is Joyce, and just like that, we are into the second hour of today. Still a lot to get to. I think our designer earrings are still here, as far as I can tell. So call us if you've been thinking about it, and we can always check on availability for you. I do have a GIA certified Alexandrite. It is a good one. That's all I can say. And Trapeche Emerald, the necklace is still hanging out. I do have a pendant. I say pendant, but the chain does come with, so that will be coming up as well. And still so many pieces. Pink diaspora pendant with pink diamonds and nothing but pink diamonds. Blue sapphire earrings as well. Today is more of an earring and pendant kind of day. So if you want to see more rings, call me, let me know. We can always, you know, see what we have in the back. But yeah, so not that many rings today as I originally imagined. So let me know if there's anything else you want to see. Again, pot parash is here today as well. Fire opals, that intense red. You know, we've seen some fire opals to have kind of a reddish orangey color, but the one I have today, I can say it is gorgeous. So again, thank you so much for joining me so far. And let's take a look at our Paraiba once more. So call me on this one, and hello, Nancy. Hello, everyone who is just tuning in. And this is Paraiba. I know from the backside it's like, what is that? But this is Paraiba. I know it's like it should be, you know, included, right? But no, it is not really included. And I mean, we left the backside open just so you can see, you know, the stone and really just closely examine it and see if there's any, you know, outstanding inclusion inside of it, but it does not. And it is here for $19.99. And I mentioned crystal opal earrings are here as well. I think the marquise shaped stones in that one pair of dangling earrings are still here as well. So I know it's like it's a very different style. Simple but very different. And heart-shaped Mahenge pink spinel. And I totally forgot. There are so many designer pieces today. I forgot. Mr. Bracelet is still here. Do not worry. He is on the side of the set here. So our largest ever tennis bracelet still here. Do not be alarmed. He's just chilling. And what else? Oh, last week we had that huge emerald. And you know what? Let's do another quick show of this one. And I might actually not even just say what this stone is, because if you showed me what this stone is or what it looked like and was like, guess the stone, I would never have guessed it. So here it is, blurry, out of focus, because some of you guys are too good at this guessing game. So, you know, take a guess, see what stone this is. I will give you one hint, and that is, apparently these stones are very rare above the 1 carat size. So that is kind of a hint as to what this stone is. And again, let me know. You can, I guess, comment it in the chat, or you can call in too if you have a guess as to what stone this is. So again, very rare to find any stones of this kind over 1 carat. Here we have something that is over 1.5 carats. So place your guesses and let me know. But that is another piece that will be coming up. And, you know, not sure if I'll do a, you know, full presentation of it. But again, that is one of those rare collectible museum pieces that is here today. And again, I flashed a Paraiba pendant / necklace earlier today as well. So that will be coming up too. And Again, I'm just glad that you guys are here to really appreciate these designer pieces with me and call me on the Paraiba. Now, something that has been referred to as having Paraiba-like colors is going to be in this next pair of earrings. Miss S says, I know what it is, so I won't ruin the game. Do you though? I don't think I mentioned it. So we will be moving on into this one brand new, yet again, pair of earrings, also still in the rose gold. So I'm sorry if you absolutely hate rose gold. I have quite a few rose gold pieces here today. This next piece coming up included. And it has, very much like the other pair of earrings, two tones in terms of the tourmaline colors. And this is going to be one of them. Yeah. Now, luckily, these are not as large as the earrings I had before. I'm gonna have to zoom back just a little bit here. But yes, this is going to be entirely in the rose gold. This is 11234441. And if you have a guess, or if you think it is what you think it is, Miss S, comment it anyways. And this is going to be a pair of earrings that is continuing with that asymmetrical stone color combination, and G, that is incorrect. And I can't give you like a crystal clear image of that ring because then you will immediately guess what it is. But this is 18K rose gold. And I will say that stone, we've had it, I think, once before. So, had it once before, and that's all I'll say. Say no more. And I can say that the stone, it came from the earth, and it's natural, and it's in a ring, and you can wear the ring. But this is going to be 545 total weight of your Congolese tourmalines, being those bright green colors with, you know, Paraiba-like colors mixed in there. And you also have, now they're calling it a golden tourmaline, but from what I can see, I would call it more like a peachy colored tourmaline. It definitely has more of the pinks as opposed to like a true golden color. In fact, when I first saw this pair of earrings, I thought that they were morganites. I was like, wow, those are some really nice morganites. But no, every single colored stone in this piece, in this pair of earrings, tourmalines. And you also got diamonds. So diamond weights, you know, they are there, not the most prominent part of the earrings, but they are there as a nice accent portion of the earrings. 5 points of your diamonds here, again with the silicone backings here. So that's a nice little, you know, a nice little variety then. Not iolite. I know it looks like it, doesn't it? But not iolite, Julie. And I know these are not those, you know, extreme earrings. This is not, you know, going to be a large, overwhelmingly large stone weight or stone size. You know, these are casual, daily wearable. You can also wear them to fancier events. I just love the mix and matching of the colors in this one. It doesn't feel like, you know, any stone is out of place. It doesn't feel like, oh, the greens and the peachy colors doesn't really go together. Like, you look at this and it's like, it's very soothing to look at. It's not like an eyesore. It's not like, oh, that color is too bright and then the other colors get washed out. And it's like, this is like an even playing field for the colors of these stones. And designer piece, yes, $29.99 was price. I know $29.99. I mean, elsewhere these would probably fly out the door, but here that will not do. And $19.99, even better, still not going to be your final price here. And again, tourmalines, these are as clean as can be. I mean, just look at the backside of that stone, just one of them, you too. And this is, I mean, you can kind of see the backside of the other one, but again, that's where the post is. And G, you got it. See, some of you guys are too good at the guessing game, and yes, you are correct. So I do have a carat 52 benitoite. That was the stone that I had flashed. So personally too, like that stone is a fairly new concept even to me. So like I don't even know much about it. I don't even know how we were able to even, you know, achieve or obtain that piece, but we do have that. So that would be part of, I guess, the museum train here today. This is not going to be $19.99, so call me now. And we are going to make it $1,499 to the very first collector. And I know it's like, if you just wanted the Congolese blue-green tourmalines, sorry, you're also going to have to get some peachy pink tourmalines to go with it. But I mean, when you have earrings that look like this and also have that diamond, like a diamond in the middle there, I mean, this is just a really unique but simple take on a pair of earrings. And you know, wear them however you want to, and they will always dangle and move, as you know, you can see right now, you know, kind of extreme right now, but that is how they will flow on your ear. And you can get them right now $14.99. And let's go up close and also hold them up to the ear here so you can really see. You know, these are not, you know, they're not like the huge, you know, rubelites and green tourmalines that I had in the first hour. They are smaller, but still wearable. You can still appreciate the color mixing, the color matching. And again, wear them every single day. If you don't love them, send them right on back. Doesn't bother me. So $14.99 on this one. Let me know. And let's go back up close for yet another look at this one. And just keep in mind, has to stay like it is in the rose gold. But again, if you're not a fan of the rose gold, I am sorry, but they are what they are. And I just think they look very nice. It's like if you put them in the white gold, you know, it kind of clashes with, you know, the warmer nature of the peachy pinky tourmalines. If you put them in the yellow gold, you know, then it kind of clashes with the, I guess, the green, the Congolese green, blue-green tourmaline. So I don't know, for me, rose gold, I think these work the best that way. It's like that perfect neutral background. And they are here, $14.99, so let me know. And also the golden pearl ring, I think it's still here. I know it's like a lot of diamonds for that one halo, but I think the pearl ring is still here. Trapeche necklace here, have one coming up as well. Heart-shaped Mahenge pink spinel, also hanging out. So you can kind of see, I mean, if you had, you know, that bright, vivid pink next to like a Congolese tourmaline, I mean, it kind of take away from, you know, the Congolese tourmaline, right? So to have these two on kind of an even playing field, it really, I guess, makes the entire earrings, you know, fair to every single stone inside the design. But you can kind of see where it kind of get a little overwhelming if we were to combine those two colors. So, you know, just glad that we have visuals here that I can show you guys, and, you know, potential thought processes behind, you know, designs like these. So let me know if you would like to pick up this one, or if there's, you know, previous item that you're just tuning in, scrolling through, you're like, ooh, I love those earrings. I wonder if they are still here. So all you got to do is pick up that phone, dial in, call us, ask your questions. Again, it's better to ask now rather than later, because I have also been a part of, you know, people missing out. They literally call in 2 seconds too late from the time it takes me to pick up that phone on the first ring and say, TVON, how can I help you? Just like that, just that 2 seconds, a piece is gone. So, you know, you guys don't really get to see what goes on in the phone thing, but, you know, I've been part of it, and then my caller is disappointed, and I'm disappointed for them, and I wish I could help them, but all I can do is, you know, if anything happens to the piece, they, you know, swap it or whatever, you know, I'll let you know first, but, you know, that usually never happens, because when you have pieces that look like this, you'll never see it again, and we can't, like, I haven't even seen tourmalines of this color here. So it's a very slim chance that we'll be able to even recreate something even remotely close to this. So you really got to call in quickly, and truly it is to whoever says sold first. So let me know on this one. And I think the designer diamond ring from the very beginning is also still here. But again, if you picked up any of these pieces and I'm showing your piece, please let me know. But this was a ring we had at the very beginning with that rose gold for only $16.99 on the ring there. So let me know if you want to see it again. I know it's a rather large piece and probably not for many people out there, but I just wanted to bring you guys something different here and there. Paraiba for $19.99. I think it's also still hanging out, so several pieces still here as well. And Paraiba necklace will be coming up. Now, I will say I do have a Brazilian Paraiba necklace as well. Smaller stone, but large price tag. So let me know if anyone is interested in seeing the Brazilian Paraiba pendant / necklace. And this one's still here. And I did mention Alexandrite, GIA certified. Very rarely do we get to see a GIA certified Alexandrite. We've had a few here and there, yes, but when you have an Alexandrite that looks like this, I mean, it's like, yeah, this one, GIA certification, it deserves it. And this is going to be 1121819. Now, I know this Alexandrite currently looks like it's kind of like an ombre bicolored stone. That is because this stone is trying to color change currently. Let me also clean it up a little bit here. Certified 14K white gold currently, but my biggest trouble with Alexandrites is I feel like it could look good in any gold color. With the greens, the white gold, and then maybe even the yellow golds, and then it changes into that purple, which I mean, I would not be mad if I had an Alexandrite change it to like this bright, vibrant purple in the rose gold. So, I mean, the options are here. But this is going to be your carat 25 cushion cut center stone with exactly 1 carat of diamonds. So you got your diamonds surrounding the center stone, which that is not just one single halo. You got, looks actually like a double halo there. Actually, there's so many diamonds in this one, I can barely tell. But then you got a double row band going down either side there. So, it's not a small, like a floss style ring, and it's like so lightweight and insignificant. This is a piece that was $17,999. So just from that, you can tell, first of all, Alexandrite, not many to go around. I know it's like here, we can say that, and you see like at least a couple a week, and it's like, I thought you said they were rare and collectible. Yes, they are, but it's just because we've had, all of these representatives going out around the world. People come to us, they know, how much we love, top quality gemstones. So they all come to us and they're like, take a look at my collection, take a look at my collection. So, and we are really picky. So just that, I mean, we have a name out there where, people, find us from all around the world, even at these major trade shows. They're like, are you going to be there? Can you, they request stuff from us, and then we're like, hey, what do you guys have? So it's like, just because of this connection and how they know us to be, we only deal with the absolute best of the best and the top quality pieces, that we're able to get these collectible pieces here today. And this is not going to be $99.99 either. Take a look at the cert here, because this is going to be that GIA cert that will come with. So you can see there, truly this stone in a more fluorescent light is more of that blue-green color. And then when you put it under incandescent lighting, as GIA here has done, it turns into that beautiful, bright, almost looks like a purple sapphire kind of purple. And that is what this one single stone can do. I always love these color changing stones because it really feels like you're getting a 2-in-1 kind of package deal. And in a way you are. But this here you can see also it's a cushion cut, and it is a natural stone. You know, a lot of man-made out there these days, you never know, but this is certified natural. And this is our bluish green changing to a gray purple. And there you have it, one loose stone. So this cert is for that stone and that stone alone. And this, not even going to be $69.99. And just like that, another price drop. And let's take you on a little tour around this piece here. So from here, when I'm angling it away from the light, you can kind of see that beautiful, beautiful green color of your alexandrite. And then into the backside, it is doing that thing. We've had a couple imperial topazes here where once you look at it from the back, it's like half orange and half pink. And this stone is doing something that is very similar to that, probably because of the mixed lighting here is trying to color change. But to even see this, you know, stone trying to color change from the back is really interesting to see. Almost looks like a bicolor stone, but vertically. But it's not going to be $69.99 either. If you like it, call me now. Very interesting, actually. This angle also reminds me of that sapphire we had, I think it was last week, that I think it was a marquise, where from a certain angle it looked like it was trying to color change, but this 100% is a color changing stone. And let's take a look at it on the hand as well. This is a very simple style. You know, you don't have to, not every single, you know, rare and collectible stone has to be, you know, super dressed up and, you know, super, you know, sprinkle in 5 carats of diamonds around this one stone and, you know, add pink diamonds around it, make it like $30,000, right? You know, you want to wear these pieces often, I would say. So to have just a nice, you know, 2 halos of diamonds around it, you know, 2 rows of diamonds going down either side, I think this is enough. And I'm going to save you guys a little bit more, or save one person out there a little bit more. And instead of even $69.99 or even $5,999, let's go back up close. We are going to do this ring GIA certified center stone for $58.88 to the very first caller out there. And yes, we've seen alexandrites here and there, but yes, they've been, you know, mostly of these smaller center stones. But if you wanted something a little bit larger, you know, to expand your collection with, I mean, this one is definitely an option, and you don't have to worry about, is it a true alexandrite? Will only part of it color change? I mean, you've seen the pictures on the GIA cert that GIA has taken themselves, which I always wonder how they were able to take it. But I mean, again, GIA has it listed right here on the cert, the color of the stone under 2 different lightings, under fluorescent and incandescent, right? So this is not like some made up stuff like, oh yeah, it's color changing, I don't know what color it changes to. Here you have actual physical proof that it changes color, and they even have the color description listed out for you. So bluish green to gray purple, which, you know, frankly, I'm not seeing much gray there, but if you know GIA, they can be a little bit strict with their, you know, descriptions and gradings. But again, this is the truth. So $58.88 on this one. Let me know, and let's go back. Take a look at the ring one more time. And I don't think I have anything else of a color changing variety here today. Yeah, I have pieces of multiple colors, multiple stone colors in one, but nothing that is a color changing stone here. So this is it, and let me know if you would like to pick it up here today. I also have, speaking of imperial topazes, a pair of imperial topaz earrings. They are the round with a floral-like halo around it, so also wearable every single day. And those will be coming up next, so stay tuned. And again, any requests are welcome. If you're on the go today but still have an item in mind, just call in, let us know. We can always set it aside for you. And call me on this one. And don't forget, Trapiche collar necklace was also here. Moving on from the alexandrites, we do have a gorgeous pair of imperial topaz earrings. And when I first came into TVON, I was like, oh yeah, imperial topaz, almost like a mythical stone. I've only seen one or two of them. I will never expect to see imperial topazes, ever. And yet here we are with a matched pair in a pair of earrings. This is 11223338. This is going to be that beautiful round cut. Now these have that primarily orange color, but they also have a dash of pink in them. And if you wanted to change it to the yellow gold or the rose gold to really, extend that beautiful color that you have inside the stones, go for it. I actually think that they would look pretty nice, and maybe even the rose gold, to really add a touch to that pink, but it's completely up to you. And 37 points of your diamonds in this gorgeous floral halo here. Now you'd expect the price to be something like, if you're rounding down, $39.99, right? I mean, again, rare collectible stones. I know it doesn't seem like it since we have so many of them. We have like 10. But this is not going to be $39.99. And if you thought $19.99, I mean, these are not small stones. I mean, just take a look at one of them against the hand here. I mean, that by itself, first of all, not a small stone. And also, it is a stud, but it is a rather large stud. And it is not even going to be $19.99 or even $1,599. You gotta call me now if you would like to pick up this pair, because I only have this one. And if you call in 2 seconds too late and are like, I know you have the stones, can you please match me another pair just like that? We can say, the most we can say is we can try, but there's no guarantees. And there's a reason why you've seen, so many imperial topaz rings and not earrings, and that is because every single stone, especially the ones with the pinky colors to them, have a different, percentage of the oranges and the pinks. So to get a true, matched pair is incredibly difficult to do. That is why we're not seeing, 10 pairs of imperial topaz earrings here and give you another 10 pairs the next week, right? Like, out of all the imperial topaz pieces we've had, so far, like, we've only had a very limited amount of earrings. So this being one of them, and if you would like it, we'll just do it $1,399. And let's go up close, take a look at one of the stones, and let me also show you what the other one looks like against the ear here. So again, this, yes, it is a stud style, but no, it is not a teeny tiny little accent stone that you can barely see, and once you open the box, you're like, where are my earrings? This is that piece where you'll get it at home, you'll open the box, you'll be like, wow, I cannot believe I just grabbed this entire pair for $13.99. You can still change the gold color if you want to. And I mean, it's just those stones are so visible from across the room, and they are, again, rare and collectible stones as well. So this is, again, one of those pieces that I do not want you to miss out on. Think about it for however long you need to, but again, it is to whoever says sold first. So keep that in mind. And let's go back up close and let me show you the two earrings up close and together. I mean, it's just how bright and spectacular these are as well. I mean, the cut definitely helps too, which I just love everything about these earrings. And the post is going to be in the direct center. So, if you fiddle with your earrings like I do mine, your earring is not going to flip and suddenly it's like, oh, your earring is upside down, right? So these are rounds, true rounds, and they will always, in a way, stay the same on your ear. And $13.99 will get them home to you. So let me know if you would like to grab these. Let me just look at these two stones next to each other so perfectly. And I mean, if again, earrings, we have these. I can't think of another pair that we might even possibly have even in the back or currently in the works. This is it. And if you know, we had a pair of Alexandra earrings in this exact same style. And it was not me, it was our lead designer who had put together a pair of potential Alexandra earrings in this exact same mounting. And then they were rejected. And then we were like, why? They look fine to me. And then our head jeweler was like, listen, one of the stones is just ever so slightly a little bit darker than the other, like just ever so slightly. And then once you pointed it out, we were like, oh, I see. And even that, like, it's going to be super visible, up close on the wheel. But, earrings, you have your face between your earrings, right? But you're always going to have that feeling that, one stone is a little bit darker than the other. But with these, you do not have that issue. They are perfectly matched somehow, perfect proportions of the oranges and the pinks, and they are both still here, or I guess the pair is still here for $13.99. So call me on these and let me know if you want to see the Alexandra again. Also golden pearl ring earlier today with the stunning single halo is also still hanging out. And I think the Congolese earrings might still be hanging out. We will find that out. And I also have a pair of multicolored sapphire earrings, also in the rose gold. So a lot of rose gold today, a lot of, color mix and matching pieces today. So sorry if that's not for you, but hey, if you wanted to try it out too, I'd say today is the perfect day to really try it out. So let me know on any of those. I do have another pair of rather dangling earrings too. Those will be coming up as well. And again, golden pearl is still here for $12.99 with very close to a carat of diamonds in just the single halo. So, I mean, you're practically getting, you know what, let me bring them back. Can't believe that they're still here. The pearl was $112,291. You are getting this entire ring, which that band by itself, I know you can't, exactly feel how heavy it is, but there is a weight to that band. So ignoring all that, extra gold what you're getting in the band, and ignoring the pearl, ignoring all the work it took to, design this piece, set this piece, right? Ignoring all that, you are basically just paying for the diamonds if the diamonds were even priced properly, which they are not. I mean, if you just look at that, 92 points of your diamonds in just that single halo and $12.99. I mean, our diamonds too, they are not, SI diamonds, they're not I1, I2, I3 diamonds, they are VS2 average. So many new customers recently, so many of them pick up, diamond pieces. And first of all, that's a great way to start to try out TVON with diamonds, white diamonds in particular, because then you will never want to shop anywhere else. And that's what I've been hearing. I got my first piece, love it. It doesn't have to be a diamond piece, but they call in, they're like, I love it. And your diamonds are so bright, I can't even wear your piece next to my other existing pieces because then it just makes them look bad. And it's like you have to rethink your entire wardrobe. Can't wear TVON pieces with other pieces that you get from elsewhere because then the quality gap, it stands out a little bit too much. So the fact that you're getting VS diamonds, close to a carat, in this one ring, you're basically getting the pearl for free, the gold, you're getting everything for free. Just pay us less than the cost of the diamonds, and here's an entire ring. We will still color change it for you, gold color change it. We'll still size it for you. And you can get this entire piece for $12.99. So let me know on this one. I'm just amazed. I know it's like it probably doesn't visually translate, but this band, there is some weight to it. I'm a little bit amazed. Holding it on the wheel here, I don't really feel it, but once I pick it up, put it on my hand, then I can really, I'm like, oh, that is a substantial gold band. This is not, hollowed out. This is not, carved out. We're not like, I gotta save on the gold, make it as lightweight as possible. You are still getting the weight of the gold, and you're getting all of those VS diamonds for only $12.99 here today for the very first caller on this one. And also a natural effect, you know, diamonds reflected off of the pearls is here. So let me know, $12.99 on this one. And I know, G, I mean, I've been seeing a preview on some of these pieces, and it's like, it's so exciting. You guys have barely seen anything yet. I'm so excited for the next couple of weeks for all of the brand new pieces. So again, you don't want to miss a single show, you know, in the next couple of weeks. Like if you're like, you know, I have to stop watching, I think differently. I think you might want to keep watching because there are some pieces that you cannot even imagine. Like I would have never imagined some of these pieces to even be real, but they are all here coming up in the next couple of weeks. So you really got to stay tuned for that. And take a look at this ring on the hand one more time, because this is a substantial pearl ring, close to a carat of diamonds in that one single halo. Even from here, you can count individually every single individual diamond in this one single halo. And yes, you're still getting that 12mm natural South Sea golden pearl in this ring. You know, even though we're losing, you know, a lot of money over this one piece. Does that mean, oh, sorry, you got to pay extra for the pearl? You know, that $12.99 price tag, the pearl is not included. Got to pay another, you know, $2,000 to get the pearl. None of that, right? So let me know on this one. Again, it's just, I just love how the pearl is set too, and having that kind of like a glitter halo effect on the pearl. So let me know on this one as well. And I do have that other museum piece that I had flashed that played a mini guessing game on, but it is that benitoite. So that will be coming up. Again, some of these pieces I'll just, you know, just so you guys know that they are here, that they exist. Very exciting. And benitoite coming up next. I mean, I would have never thought, I mean, the first time I heard of the word benitoite, I was like, what is that? It ends in ITE, so it must be some sort of gemstone. And this is actually going to be California's gemstone. Did not know that we had one until I saw it, or until I heard of it. But this is going to be benitoite. And we just had a large pearl ring up there, and yet this, I don't have to zoom in, I don't have to zoom out, it is perfect. This is going to be 1123412. Now this is actually going to be entirely in platinum. And these stones, you know, we've had them I think once, at least once, and they rarely go above like an accent stone size, and yet here we have a center stone. I know that's like, before we had, you know, I think we had a couple of, you know, designs where you had a couple of smaller stones, you know, scattered here and there. It was nice and all, but to have a single actual center stone in a ring is just unimaginable, and yet here we are. This is our carat 52 oval benitoite. Ta-da! And this has a carat 23 of all of your diamonds. And I actually just want to zoom in because those are not, you know, your average round cut diamonds. I mean, they are certainly, you know, mixed in there, but you do have some fancier cut stones as well. I also just want to zoom in and just have you just look at that center stone too. It is just a spectacular piece. It is bright. It is not dark. It is not, you know, well, I guess in a way it's a mystery gemstone, but it's not, it doesn't, you know, once you know the name of it, it does not leave you guessing like, is it really though, you know, right? So this is it, Marquise diamonds scattered throughout. And this is another one of those museum pieces, and platinum, this is a heavy piece, but you know, a stone as rare as it is, and then you get one that is over a carat and a half. I mean, this deserves it all. And, you know, just showing you guys pieces here and there, kind of like a show and tell. But this is also what it looks like from the back side there. So again, a gorgeous piece. And again, I'll keep saying this, but rare collectible stone. Still a wearable style here. So I mean that diamond halo, you know, just one single halo of diamonds, but just mixing in different stone shapes, you know, really adds to the overall look of it. You know, it could always be, you know, a single halo with round white diamonds, but then it'd look a little too normal, right? This is not your normal average stone, your normal average ring, right? This is collectible. So again, if you want to know more about this one, call us, let me know. But take a look at it on the hand as well. I mean, just from here, it's like, that is not a small stone. Yeah. The stones we've seen here and there, they are more of an accent-sized stone. And yet here, it's like, I don't have to point out, you know, oh, there's the bonitite, right? You can just see it. There's your bonitite. So again, this is just one of those pieces that I just wanted to show you guys and enjoy it, drool over it, add it to your wish list. But again, this is just one of those pieces that I can't believe that it is here. It's almost like a dream come true, and truly it is. Now, have you ever seen those, you know, pictures in the, you know, magazines, online, you know, so-and-so, most, you know, the richest person in this part of the world, and you see like a huge chunk of a gemstone just sitting on their neckline. It's like, wow, if only. But I mean, similar concept for this. I mean, if someone had a, you know, a larger size bonitite, it's like, wow. I love looking at pictures of it, but to be able to actually see one in front of your eyes, it's just, I just love that part of TVON. So again, this is just here, just a little trip through the museum. Though I feel like at this point, we really need like different levels of the museum, increasing in rarity. So this being one of them, definitely. So it's just here, just wanted to share it with you guys. And I also have that Paraíba necklace that I had flashed very quickly at the very beginning. I actually think that there might be a little problem with this one, because this one, that center stone is from Mozambique, yes. But then I'm looking at the bag, and the accent stones seem to be labeled as Mozambique, and these are, I mean, from what I've seen in Paraíbas, those accent stones look more like Brazilian stones to me, so there might be a little pricing problem with this one. But again, that is also yet another one of these museum pieces that is here. So again, if you wanted to see it with all the information, just let me know. And I think that goes, you know, I think that's all in terms of super rare collectible pieces that I have here today. So let's move back and take a look at a fire opal. It is going to be that bright red stone that I had mentioned. At this point in time, I'm also increasingly picky with, you know, fire opals. I've seen a fair share of stones here and there that, you know, lean more on the hazier side, which, you know, fire opals, I'm starting to get picky with them. But we have a stone that looks like this. And this is 1120304. It is our pear shape, and it looks like it needs some cleaning. So let me try to clean it. If not, we might have to scrap this one. And of course, any requests, please let me know. I think we have a couple requests coming in, or at least in the next couple of minutes maybe. So let's see if that helped a little bit. Sort of. And this is going to be our 461 pear shape. I see. My only question to her is she ready? Because that is a highly collectible piece, and I know it's not for everyone. That's why it's here on a Friday when we have a more limited audience. But we have some questions on the bonitite here. It was the ring that we just had. And all I can say is, so let's move the fire opal aside. I think I'm gonna have to scrap it anyways. But this one, just had it, bonitite. Barely knew of its existence until think a couple years ago at this point. This is one of those stones that is highly collectible. Again, we've seen it here maybe once, maybe twice. Those stones have only been in the teeny tiny little accent stone sizes, couple of millimeters, right? You can't put, one of those stones into a ring and then, call it a ring, right? It'd be tiny, it'd be minuscule. But this, I will say, the price it started at was $99,999. So just judging from that, you probably know where this is going to be. It is not going to be $100,000. Again, this is that collector's material, and I'm glad that there's interest in it. I know some of these pieces, it's like, not everyone has the space for, these super expensive pieces, but, just showing you guys that these pieces do exist, that they are here, and this is not going to be $100,000. If you would like it, I'm just going to get straight to the point, and so that you can have enough time to think about it, seeing as we have, about an hour and 10 minutes left. This is going to be $69,999. So I know, it's only a carat and a half, but you really got to consider, first of all, we barely see it here and even the smaller sizes. And then suddenly a 1 carat pluser comes, walking along and is like, hi, I exist. So I know it's not one of those pieces that you get to see every single day, but that is part of the beauty of it. You get to see one here like once every couple of years. So it is going to be that $69,999 price tag. So think about it, let me know, talk to us, and we can help you out with this one. But again, I only have one. I truly, honestly didn't, expect to even see the stone back, had it once. And I was like, okay, that's it, right? And, I was like, those of you who wanted it, grabbed it, don't have anything that's left over from that one time. And this is it. It is back. And it is back in full swing. So let me know on this one. Take your screenshots now if you want to. Add it to your, checklist, wish list. And let me also try it on the hand one more time so you can get another look at how it looks like on the hand, because I know it's, very rarely do we get to see a stone that is a carat and a half, a carat 52 to be exact, and then have it cost, $70,000. But that is just a testament as to how rare the stone can get when you get over that 1 carat size. So take your screenshots, gonna hold still for you guys, and then add it to that folder, add it to that photo album, and really think about it and talk to us about this one. Call us if you have any questions, and let me know. Let's go back up close. Last chance to take your screenshots here. And we will move along. And also Trapeche emerald necklace, still here. A couple people thinking about it, I think. We also had that pendant that I had flashed earlier. No diamond weight on this one, only pure Trapeche emeralds. So that will be coming up after this one. I know it's a lot of high-end museum pieces, but I just can't help it. It's like you see something that's this rare and it's like you just want to share it with the world instantly, but it can't, every piece can't be, $70,000, $100,000, but I just have to share these pieces with you guys. And it's Friday evening, Friday night, having a chill time, winding down from, the hectic week. So again, glad that you guys are all here with me. And this is Trapeche in a pendant. This is going to be 1123371. Going to actually zoom back just a little bit because this pendant is actually surprisingly large. And this is yet again Trapeche emerald. And here we have 7 stones total in this one piece, one pendant. The chain does come with, so you don't have to spend another, couple $100s looking for a chain to wear with your pendant. This here is 18K white gold. And I don't know if it's just me, but in these emeralds, I'm actually seeing kind of like it's not exactly like a cat's eye effect, but there is some sort of effect happening in the green part of your stones here. So that is a very interesting look here. Of all of these trapezies combined, I think this is like the shortest description I have ever seen. We have 3 carat 26 total weights of all of your stones combined. Now, I know this is a rather unique design, and I'm just saying, if you wanted to take it apart, you know, make some earrings, make maybe even 1 pair of earrings, or, you know, a ring, pendant, earrings, bangle, what have you, right? You have all of the stones here, and very much like the trapeze emerald collar necklace, all of these stones are perfectly matched in terms of vibrance in the emeralds. Not one of these emeralds look out of place. And again, 326 total weights of all of your stones combined. So that is the only carat weight that you will be seeing up there. And this is a very interesting way that they set it as well. This is like, it almost reminds me of the pearl in a way, where it's like kind of its own little cup, custom made, and it's just sitting in there perfectly together like one big happy family. But this has to stay in the white gold, supposed to be $79.99, and it is not going to be. I kind of love how they also mimicked the chain design into the actual design of the pendant. And also, silly me for just noticing this right now, just now, but the way that the stones are placed, it kind of copies the way that the spoked wheel design is inside of the trapeze emerald. So I don't know how I didn't see that earlier, but it's a really nice, you know, funny touch as to, you know, the spoked wheel design in the trapeze emeralds, and then also in the overall design of this piece. I don't know how I didn't see it, but there it is. This is not going to be $79.99. Again, 326 total weight of your trapeze emeralds. 18K white gold on this one, comes with the chain. And we are going to do this one, very first caller, for $3,999. And this, by the way, also not a small piece. So let's take it over to the hand here. And let me just hold it by the chain here so you can really see. I mean, this is not a small pendant. It is not a small piece. When you have all of these decently sized trapezes together, it is just a large, fun look, really. And yes, G says, what a fun pendant, not to mention rare. Yes, fun and rare all combined into one piece. And even the chain itself, it looks like, you know, there could be diamonds in the chain, but it's all the magic and the work of that textured mirror finish 18K white gold that gives it that effect. So again, a fun little piece. If you want to swap out the chain, you can. As you can see here, the chain does move. So remove the chain if you must, you know, wear it however you want. Hidden bail on this one does not interfere with the overall look of this piece. And $39.99 will get it home to you. So let me know on this one. Let me also show you what it looks like against the neckline here. So here we have it. And even from here, it again looks like it's floating, really, like your trapeze emeralds, all 7 stones. Looks like it's just floating there. And I'm sure people will be looking like, first of all, what stone is that? And then how did they set it? It looks like it's just, you know, all of your stones are just sitting there on your neckline, you know, no gold in between, but there is still going to be that gold. But it is just a fun, unique take on a trapeze emerald pendant. When you have a stone that just looks and rare as this one, I'm so glad that they went ahead and did something really, truly fun with it, because then it just really adds to the overall feel of the piece. And I mean, you know, a trapeze emerald, you know, stone, and then a single halo around it, like that'd be fun and all, but to really mix it up and have that many more stones in one piece just makes it that much more special. So let me know on this one, $39.99. And let's go back up close and take another look at it. And yeah, this is another one of those pieces where, you know, once it is gone for good. I mean, first of all, getting Trapecia emeralds to even look this close in terms of, color is really difficult, as, we've only had a handful of, Trapecia emerald pieces at all. And, if you put all of them together, they would definitely not look like they were matching. But here we have it. I mean, all of these stones perfectly matching. And I like to call it, the stones design with the, the spoked wheel design. But, right, it's just such a unique piece. And G is channeling Ginger, wishing that pendant was in yellow gold. I mean, me, emerald, instantly yellow gold, but yeah, I mean, when we have something as rare as collectible as this, like, I don't care what gold color it is in. As long as it looks like this, I am happy. So it is here, white gold only on this one, and I think the golden pearl is still here too, which is kind of sad to see, but this is here. The collar necklace, Trapecia emeralds with diamonds, is also here. Again, this is one of those rare pieces as well where there's not a single drop of diamonds to be seen in this one, so just keep that in mind. But if you wanted to, string a potential DBTY through it, again, the bail is a little bit on the smaller size, so if you want a measurement, we can always find out more on this one. If we have even any DBTYs in stock, we can always see how it looks like for you, but that's just an idea if you wanted some diamonds to go along with it, or if you wanted to string it onto like a yellow gold chain. I mean, that's also an idea. It doesn't have to be in the white gold chain, so just an idea, just thought. $39.99 on this one. Call me, let me know. And what else do we have here? The heart-shaped mahenge is still here. And G says, I agree, I love emeralds in white too, but my other Trapecia pieces are in yellow. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could change the gold color on this one. But it's also like you barely see any of the gold in this at all, that I'm truthfully not too mad about it. Like, it could be in rose gold and I'll be like, I'll take it. But $39.99, white gold only, this one is, so let me know. And Paraiba as well, the pendant is here too. So let me actually set this down so you can see what it looks like from the side, because it's nice to see what it looks like from the front and all, but this is what it looks like from the side. You get to see how much gold is just in this one piece and, holding the entire piece all together. And you can see how the center is just slightly elevated over the others, but it's not, protruding in a way where it's like terribly noticeable and very distracting. But this one is here, $39.99, and again, any requests are welcome. And I can't believe it's already the last hour. So thank you for joining me so far. My name is Joyce, and had a lot of designer pieces today, a lot of rose gold, a lot of earrings, a lot of museum pieces. Yeah, so it's been fun so far. Thank you so much for joining me today. No designs today, unfortunately, so I'll try next week, but again, it depends on how many pieces I can get through in the next week, so stay tuned. And several pieces are still here. I just want to put on the golden pearl ring from here, because $12.99 for this ring, but close to a carat in diamonds, a 12mm pearl, and this band is weighty. Like, I know you can't see it, we don't do gram weights because we do the sizing for you, but this is a ridiculous price for a South Sea golden pearl ring with 92 points in diamonds. And it's basically just, pay below cost for the price of VS diamonds and just take everything else for free. So this is still somehow here, so if you want to see it up close again, just let me know. And I actually do have a wheel of sapphires today. I don't know if anyone is terribly interested, so we'll find out. And some other designer pieces here as well. Corner rupee, I do have a smaller ring. It is an oval set east to west in a very designer-like mounting, so looking forward to that. And also pot parasha, so stay tuned. And again, requests are welcome. If you just tuning in, saw a quick glimpse of an item, you're like, I want to see that again, just let me know. We can always bring it back for you. And blue sapphire earrings, pink diaspores again, gold quartz in a pendant, a lot of pendants, earrings again. And yeah, a lot of pieces still to get to. And I just can't believe that this pearl is still here. Like benitoite still here, fine, but pearl's still here, not fine. So call me on the pearl, and $12.99 on that. We might just put it back up again, but let me know if you want to see it again. If not, I'll just be wearing it and maybe wear it home accidentally. But yeah, trapeche pieces, had a lot of trapeche pieces today. Nothing in the blue wing block D tanzanites, so that's a little scary. But if you have any requests on any, previous items, again, just call us, let us know. We can always check for you, but nothing out here, which is a little sad. But yeah, call us with any questions you might have, and we'll probably do some recaps here and there through the end of the show. So let me know on what you would like to see, and let's go back to our trapeche emerald pendant. So here we have it. Pendant with a chain, and I just love how even from the side you can still see the glow of the emerald. It's not just, some trapeches, when you look online, it's like it's mostly that, inclusion look, and you can barely see the actual emerald itself, but here it is that perfect split. So let me just grab it here again. Let me actually first get out this opal because it's been a while since we've had a black opal. But this is one of those pieces that you really do not want to miss out on. I mean, if you are a collector and you're like, I don't wear pendants, but I would love to take this piece apart and just make something else out of it, I mean, that is also an idea. At least you have these stones to work with, right? So here it is, $39.99. And yeah, I mean, this one I would, if you're really against the white gold, I would say remove the chain. If you have your own chain that you use that is in the yellow gold, I mean, that'd be a really cool two-tone kind of look, right? So that's also an idea. And hello, Ellen. And yeah, there's been a lot of amazing new pieces today that I guarantee you, some of these will go at the very end of the show, as, calls do come in at the end particularly, and they're like, all right, I'm gonna grab that piece before anyone else does. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, Ellen, you gotta rewatch the entire show because there has been a lot of museum, a lot of collectibles, and I'm sure everyone's, wish list has, expanded ×2 maybe. So this piece, definitely one of those pieces you do not want to miss out on. $39.99 on this. And here we have a black opal in a ring. I know, back to impressive halos, but this one does not only have an impressive white diamond halo, but it also has these bright, vibrant yellow diamonds set on either side of this fabulous black opal, and this is going to be 1117686. This is that gorgeous two-tone gold mounting. You got your, first of all, 18K white and yellow gold, which love that color combination. This entire piece just speaks to me because you know how it's, blue and yellow equals green, and you have all three colors here just mixed so perfectly, so beautifully. And this is our 405 black opal. Ginger asks, can you dip the pendant in yellow gold? Listen, I wish if changing gold colors was as easy as that, I would be dipping everything in a different gold color. But I wish it was that easy, but unfortunately not. I know. I wish I could, put in requests with the designers and, can you guys remake this one for us? Remake that one for us? But this, white or yellow gold, you get both in one ring, 405 center stone, absolutely gorgeous. This is that opal that has that unique pattern to me where it reminds me of, I haven't done oil painting it's been a while. It's always a big old mess when I have to do oil paintings and cleaning up and all the fumes and stuff. I don't really have a ventilated area to work in. So, but this stone reminds me of the textures when you have, a thicker amount of paint, especially on your palette knife, and you're just like you know, slapping the paint onto the canvases, and it creates that beautiful texture. That's the part that I love about oil painting, and I really see those textures, you know, in this stone by itself. And yeah, this is a flat stone, like there's no textures on the surface of the stones, but it's just like the marks from within. It just really reminds me of like a fine art oil painting. And this one started at $19,999. No longer going to be. Phew, right? And I forgot, diamond weights, 96 points of your white diamonds and also 48 points of your yellow diamonds. And looks like we have a request. So I could have guessed. So I said that we did not have, or I did not have a single tanzanite ring here today, and now we have one coming up next, so stay tuned for our requester. So in the meantime, let's just get right to it for this one. It's not going to be even $16,999. And I know an opal as large as this, as impressive as this, that price does make sense. And again, that neon green goes all the way to the edge of it, kind of almost blending into, you know, the bright yellow diamonds on either side. And honestly, if you didn't tell me that these were yellow diamonds, I would have, you know, immediately guessed, oh, those are some pretty good, you know, yellow sapphires. But no. These are yellow diamonds, perfectly matched. This is what it looks like from the back side. If it stops dancing for a moment, please. And I mean, this is just a gorgeous piece. Again, opals, one of a kinds, and still reds. I know this is a primarily blue and green stone. I mean, just look at that, it goes completely green. But I mean, still a glimpse of red coming through here and there. And you know what, we have a request coming up, so we'll just do this one very quick and easy. Very first caller, $6,999 on this one, and just really take a look at it on the hand, because this, first of all, not a small center stone. And also, I mean, those diamonds, again, huge diamond weight, single halo. You know, you got 6 of your yellow diamonds on either side, but this, first of all, it covers the width of your finger. And it's also like you can see every single individual diamond in that halo. So $69.99 on this one. This is what it looks like from the side here. So even from here, you are seeing like what? 1% of the stone. And still you can see that bright neon green coming through just like that. And again, you really got to play around with it, like just angling it down just like that. I mean, that is such a bright neon green. I mean, dare I say even brighter than Russian demantoids, and we know how bright those stones can get. Like if you stare at a Russian demantoid for too long, like you might be, you know, seeing green spots in your vision, right? But this green is almost even brighter than that. So I mean, call me on this one, $69.99. Those are some huge diamonds, and you do not want to miss out on this piece. So let me know on this one. And let's go back up close, take another look at it. And looks like we might have to do some revising for a request here, so we will find out what is going on there. And let me know on this one. Again, this is the only black opal piece that I have here today. Now, I do have a Patparasha, and I will say it's not perfect. And you know me, I am a rather picky person when it comes to, you know, anything here. You know, if there's, you know, even a little bit of a color zoning where there's not supposed to be, I'm like, meh, I don't really like it. But, you know, I saw this piece and I actually completely overlooked the one flaw that is, you know, in this piece. So let me know on this one, $69.99. Again, just angling it ever so slightly just turns the entire stone green, and then just like that. I mean, we would have never seen that flash of red if I didn't angle it like that. So again, these stones are like, you know, take it outside under direct sunlight, take it under different lighting sources, even like fluorescent, incandescent, like all of those different lighting sources, and just really see what you can find inside of these stones, right? So I mean, primarily again, blues and greens, but then just like that, bright red flash. Who would have thought? So call me on this one, $69.99, and let me actually see what this one looks like. Because I will say, this is 1123374. this one right here. And this one, it's not perfect, I will say that. But this is our platinum piece. It is Patparasha. And I admit the stone cuts could be a little bit better, but the one part of this stone, like ignoring the mounting is great, but ignoring everything else and just looking at the stone, the one part that had me coming back to this one piece is the pure saturation and color of this Patparasha. This is our carat 20 Patparasha, and funnily enough, carat 20 in your diamonds as well. So very easy to remember, carat 20 center, carat 20 diamonds, platinum. It's a rather heavy piece. We will still size it for you just because it's in platinum does not mean that, sorry, it has to stay in a size 5 1/4, which is what it is right now. I can't wear a 5 1/4, but I will still try it on for you. You know, if this were a Patparasha and it were, you know, of a lighter color, barely there color, which I have seen, it looks like basically a clear stone with just a slight drop of a pinky orangey look, I'd be like, no, forget about it. But then it is the pure saturation of the stone that there's something about it that has me in a way like infatuated with this piece. And despite all that, it started at $99.99, and we're going to help you with this price tag for one person and one person alone. I mean, even from the side, it's just a gorgeous color. And you do get, those looks like princess cut white diamonds on either side right there. So even though, you know, visually, you know, you see your diamonds, pretty decent sized diamonds too, you still get your invisibly set princess cut diamonds, 2 on either side, there and there. We will still size it for you, but this is not going to be $99.99. And just take a look at it from the side one more time, and also from the back here as well. So a lot of metal put into this one piece, and it is not going to be $99.99 or even $5,999. And this might not be true for everyone out there, but again, I am very strict when it comes to stones. And again, I said it, this stone is not perfect, but there's just something about that color that just has me constantly being like, I spent up to 30 minutes yesterday after the end of the show just looking at this ring on my hand. And speaking of, let's try it on the hand, because this is truly how you are going to be seeing it, you know, on your hand. You're not going to, you know, get this piece at home and it's going to be, you know, sitting on a table and you're just going to be looking at it. It's going to be on your hand. And when you see it on your hand, you can really see how gorgeous of a stone it is, how saturated it is, how it has that beautiful, iconic Patparasha orangey pink. I mean, and also the diamonds, they are not small diamonds either. And it's not going to be $59.99 either. If you would like it, call me now and we will make it $39.99 for one collar and one collar alone. And I mean, it's just something about that color. If it were a washed out stone, I'd be like, you know what, forget about it. Just take out the stone and just meh, right? Reuse the mounting for something else, maybe throw in a Paraiba. But there's something about that saturation of that center stone that just has me always just coming back, putting the ring on my hand and just staring at it. And from here, you can't really see what's, you know, wrong with the stone, right? But it is here, $39.99 on this one, and I know, again, it is not a perfect piece, but once it's on the hand, it looks like the perfect piece, and it could be the perfect piece for you. So this is one way to get your Patparasha, and $39.99 will make it yours. Again, easy carat weights to remember. This is like the 120 center, 120 diamonds ring, and it is here, $39.99 on this one. This is also what it looks like from the side here again. So again, a lot of metal weight in this one. Really not my size currently, but we will still size it for you. Platinum, no problem at all. And let's take another look at it up close and personal, and looks like the request has come back. 100% on this one? Okay, 100% as in 100% I can show it now? So here we have tanzanite, and at this point, I should probably mention, you know what, this is also belongs with, the museum pieces here. So tanzanite coming up next. Again, padparasha. Again, there's something about that color. It just screams at me. It's like, look at me. So again, I know it's not a perfect piece, but let me know on this one. $39.99. And let's move along to this one. Had a requester who was kind enough to say, here's a tanzanite, just look at it, maybe throw up some graphics, but that's it. So this is 1123248. And this reminds me of that one round tanzanite that I had not too long ago with the Marquise Halo of Diamonds. I remember that ring well, and I miss it, but I'm sure it's being loved every single day. But, had a request saying, just throw up a tanzanite. Here you go. Merry Christmas. Merry early Christmas. And this is tanzanite. I mean, this might be like the benitoite ring that we just had. Like, I put up a 1 carat plus benitoite, and it's like, here you go. This is it. Like, this could be it for blue ink block tanzanite. I could just throw one up here and be like, this is it. Merry Christmas. And good luck finding another one. But this is what it looks like from the side. I just love the red flashes in this one. It's gorgeous. Even from the back side, so much red flash. Red flash even bouncing off the inside of the basket. That is a super, ultra, mega wow. And let me also try it on the hand before, they're gone forever. Also not my size, unfortunately. Small hand, not so small ring size, but this is just a gorgeous piece. And scares me, tanzanites, hear that word at least once every single show, but maybe not so much in the near future. So again, this is just here as a Merry Christmas from the requester to us. And yeah, bye-bye. Let's bring back the heart-shaped Mahenge Pink Spinel. This one it was a different caraway, I believe. So yeah, it's like similar styles, different stones, but that's just, again, a testament to how consistent our quality is. This is 1122566. This is also a piece that is still hanging out. And benitoite, I'm gonna stop advertising that one. Unless you wanted to see it again, which, I can always bring it back and show it to you guys, but I'm gonna stop on that one. And padparasha, I know he's built a little bit different, but still a gorgeous color on that one. And I think several of our designer earrings are still here. I know designer pieces, you probably prefer rings, so then you can actually see it on your hands. But earrings, depending on the way they're built, you can really just even feel it, waving in the wind on your ear. So love that about earrings. Trapeche collar necklace still hanging out. Had a few questions on that one, I heard. So that one may not last through the end of the show, so call us now if you would like to pick it up. But this one, $16.99 on this, yeah, collectible stone, rare stone, only so many out there in the world kind of stone. And yet here we have our heart shape. So again, this is another one of those pieces where if you have, ovals, we've had a fair amount of rounds, emerald cuts, very rarely again do we get to see the heart shapes, and yet here we have it, heart shape, Mahenge Pink Spinel in a ring, fabulous look, and $16.99 on this one. So we're nearing the last 30 minutes of our show here today, but this is what it looks like on the hand for our Mahenge Pink Spinel. This is also a great way to get, your collection started, or if maybe this is the one stone that you're missing. This is a heart shape. If you, love the color of it, love how neon it is. Heart shape translates well. So yeah, let me know on this one. Again, has a slight basket to it. $16.99. And I just can't believe something natural, something that came out of the earth, is this bright and neon. Like, I see gemstones every single day, and I never really think about it anymore, where it's like these stones came out of the earth. Like, the earth produced this. Mother Nature herself made these stones. And like, something made by nature is something so beautifully bright, neon, and like almost hard to look at in some cases because of how bright the colors are. And this is one of them where it's like, wow, you know, once you think about it, it's like, I don't know how it's possible, but here it is. And, you know, even not just, you know, Mahenge pink spinels, but a wide variety of gemstones with a wide variety of colors. Sapphires, for instance, like how many different colors of sapphires are out there? How many have we brought to you guys? How many have we yet to see, right? So it's such a beautiful world of gemstones out there, and it's, you know, so exciting that we're able to bring you such a wide variety of these pieces. So Mahenge pink spinel, let me know. Might do a quick little recap on the Trapiche emerald collar because I hear some more callers thinking about it, so we'll recap that one really quickly as well. I mean, everything else from the show can stay, but it's just the Trapiche emerald necklace that I think should go today. Because I guarantee you there will be fights over that one, so get it now before the crowd comes in and it's like, you know what, that necklace, I want it. And then it's like, oh, sorry, it's gone. And so call me on this one, and let me see what else we have here. Trapiche pendant that everyone seems to like in the yellow gold that we can't really do in the yellow gold is also still hanging out here. And golden pearl. Had a fire opal, but I'll have to do some cleaning on that one. I don't have the tools up here, but it is a really nice stone, unfortunately. Let me know on this one. Again, Trapiche emeralds emeralds in general seem to be the star of today's show. And several pieces as well. The rubellite and green tourmaline earrings, the asymmetrical style. And let me know too, if you guys are like, we like looking at certain styles but necessarily wouldn't wear them, let me know too. Like the asymmetrical color matching, if that's not what you guys like, then, you know, we'll probably limit it in the future, and any feedback is great. And I know for me, it's like I get to see all these new pieces. I'm like, oh, so excited. But, you know, you guys are going to be the ones who are going to be, you know, wearing these pieces. So if there's something that you see a lot of that you're like, you know, not a big fan of that, just let me know. You know, don't take it personally. We'll just, you know, tailor our special pieces to you guys. But if you like the crazy, want more crazy, let me know too. We'll bring more crazies, of course. And we can always go from there. So Paraiba necklace, I don't know if anyone wants to see that. It is, again, another trip to the museum here, but yeah, it's not a teeny tiny little piece. You saw a quick little flash of it. It is quite a large price tag, so maybe I'll show it next. Better show it anyways, as we've already had so many museum pieces today. You know, just add another one to the group here. Still multicolored sapphires in the earrings, and still a few pieces here and there, corner roofing. I don't know if anyone's looking for that, but just wanted to show this before we go here. So jumping from our Mahenge pink spinel, we do have 1123400. It is going to be a platinum piece. It looks like this. And I know those Paraiba accent stones are so bright that it's actually kind of hard to see. You know, the actual stone itself is just a circle of bright blue, bright electric blue. And we might have to go in the back and check on this again, but first of all, platinum, platinum. I wonder why, because we say platinum, but it's platinum. So, I don't know. And 436 pear shape Paraiba, Mozambique. So this one is not Brazilian, but it is going to be that 436 center stone, gorgeous stone. And you can, you know, larger stone, yes, but this one you can kind of see the inclusions a little bit better. I know that sounds kind of crazy to say, but when you have a Paraiba that is so clean, it's almost kind of suspicious. It's like, is it actually real? But this one is real, 100%. It is that bright neon iconic Paraiba color. It's got 43 points of the Paraibas. Now, they are not listed specifically as Brazilians, but just judging off of what I can see and what I have seen, you know, Mozambique versus the Brazilian material, The accent stones do read more Brazilian to me, so we'll have to check on that. So we'll just leave them as Paraíba for now. And last but not least, we also have 50 points of your white diamonds, and I just love this design. I mean, yeah, a stone like this, single halo, double halo, triple halo even, yeah, it's been done. But to mix it up and add so much more to the design, to add Paraíbas, like that is insane. To add Paraíbas to the accent stones of this, like in today's day and age of Paraíba pricings, like I'm even scared to even add one single stone to a design that I'm even thinking about, and that is a Paraíba, because I'm like, just like that, the price could be bumped up. Like a 5-point stone, a 10-point stone could just instantly bump up the price, maybe $2,000. And I don't want to do that because truthfully, it's not worth it. But when you have a center stone that looks like this, it is 100% worth it to just cover the entire piece, add more Paraíbas on top of Paraíbas. And this is what we have done. This is what it looks like from the back. So again, let me move the chain aside here so you can really see the back side of the piece. You can see where your inclusions are at. There is no hiding that. There's nothing ashamed to be like, oh, this is included, I can't say that word, you know, right? It's icky. But no, this is part of what really identifies this as a natural stone. Again, if it were, you know, incredibly clean and it were from elsewhere, I would be like, I need some, you know, certification on this one. But this is one of those pieces where it is 100% natural. I know it sounds crazy to say. It is here for one collector and one collector only. You know what? I'll give you guys a starting price. It was $69,999. So that is where it started at. And I'm afraid to say any more. So that is where we'll leave this one at. If you have more questions, want to inquire more about this one, just let me know. Again, I know it's not for everyone, but when you have a piece that looks like this, I just do not want it to go back into the vault and, you know, not be seen by anyone. Like, at least I have, you know, all of you guys who at least know of this piece's, you know, existence, right? It is a gorgeous piece. I mean, even from the distance afar, that is a gorgeous Paraíba center stone. That is a huge size as well. And it is that iconic neon color. Like, we've seen so many stones out there. I mean, you look online and it's Paraíba and it's like a washed out blue. Again, looks like a really bad aquamarine, and it's called a Paraíba, has that Paraíba price tag. Doesn't look like it, doesn't feel like it, doesn't even feel like a gemstone. It looks like some, you know, cloudy glass they picked up in the parking lot. But this, you just look at it and instantly it screams, this is a collection-worthy piece, a collection-worthy gemstone, and it is. So this chain does come with as well. I know it's like, yeah, you get a free chain, but yes, important, you do get the chain with platinum throughout the entire piece, and it's just such a gorgeous take on a Paraíba pendant. I'm kind of jealous. I'm jealous of whoever designed this because hats off to them. This is incredible. And you know, if you guys are okay with it, I'm totally down to, you know, adding Paraíba accent stones to any future pieces. But again, I gotta find the stones actually in the first place, which, you know, getting more and more limited by the day. But this is just one of those pieces that you would expect to see in a museum, and yet it is here, right in front of your eyes, within reach. It's not going to be $70,000, but again, if you have any, you know, questions on this one, just let me know. Again, I don't want to spend too much time on it. I know, kind of funny to say at this point, but just wanted to give this enough, you know, screen time. Just really, I guess, show it off in a way. Like, this is a gorgeous pendant, a gorgeous piece. Let me also show it against the neckline as well. So here we have it. I mean, that is just, I'm wearing a bright blue, and yet that stone is somehow, even the accent stones are even brighter than my top. I mean, yeah, different materials, you know, fabric is not exactly reflective, but I mean, still, this pendant does not get lost on even my shirt right here. So, I mean, that is just an exquisite take on a, honestly, probably even the ultimate Paraíba pendant. So, I mean, let me know if you have any interest in this one, and then we can always bring it back. But just wanted to, another trip to the museum. And let me know on this one, and let's go back up close and take another look at it. up close and personal one more time. Again, this is how it'll, you know, sit on your neckline, but again, it is just a gorgeous piece. And again, that price you see up there is where it started at. If you know, are interested in it, just let us know. We can talk, give you some numbers. But this is here. Again, take your screenshots if you must. Write down that item number. It's a pretty easy one to remember, 11234000. And it is here, platinum. And again, those accent paraibas really look like Brazilian material to me. So we'll find out more, and if you want to call back, you know, or call in at the end of the show and find out for sure, we can always check for you. And it's a big old mess in the back there right now. So let me know if you're interested, and shall we do some quick little recaps here? We recapped the pearl quite a few times. I think it's still here, so maybe today is not a pearl day, but luckily I only have that one piece. We also had a heart-shaped Mahenge pink spinel, had some earrings here and there. Let me bring back some of the earrings. So let us see here. We had one with a combination of the Congolese blue greens and also a peachy pink material, that being this one. So not exactly bright like a Paraiba, but still a super saturated color here. Beautiful color scheme. And yes, this is also continuing with that asymmetrical color mix and matching kind of style, so love to see that. But again, if you guys are not down for this type of you know, concept, just let me know. We'll limit it in the future. And let me see here. Yeah, Paraiba prices are kind of crazy. And the fact that there's also Brazilian Paraibas potentially around that Paraiba pendant, it's like that is kind of insane. And, you know, I was looking through, you know, the past Paraiba pieces that we've had here and there, and it's kind of scary to see, you know, where they once were versus where they are now. Like what a 3-carat Paraiba back then once cost, and now it's like almost like unobtainable. So it's kind of scary what prices can do, and Paraiba is one of those stones that I do not expect to see the prices coming back down ever in the future. So truly it is like a get it now before it is too late, and it like even soars into like the millions potentially in the future, right? So yeah, and get it now while you still can. Great investment piece. You know, you could get a Paraiba, like let's say 2 years ago, you get a Paraiba for $19.99. Today it could be worth like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. That's the thing. So just that short amount of time, like things can happen. So here we have it, asymmetrical look on our earrings here. And this is what it looks like from the back once again. So again, the post is on the smaller stone, and asymmetrical only in the color scheme, or in the, you know what I mean. But the overall shape of the earrings, perfectly symmetrical. And G likes the asymmetric look. You know, I like it too. I also like it in the rings, but you know, maybe they're not for everyone. And so this is one of them. Of course, rose gold. I mean, the rose gold could also be a part of, you know, gotta think about it a little bit more, but I quite like the rose gold. It's a nice, you know, neutral backdrop to these two beautiful stones here. And let me see, do I have any other museum pieces? I think that's all for today. I know it's like a big sigh of relief. That's it for all the museum pieces for today. But yeah, bonitoite, I'm not gonna say that anymore. Paraiba necklace, Trapeche emerald necklace, Trapeche emerald pendant with a chain, kind of a necklace. And a lot of pieces today. I did mention a Brazilian Paraiba necklace. I think I'm gonna save that, or maybe just give it to a museum. So, I mean, if you wanna see it too, let me know. It's a smaller center stone, it's not even a carat, but the price is definitely still there. Just a heads up on that. And crystal opal earrings. Had a black opal today, crystal opal earrings here. They are more of a, I said, a dressed up kind of style. So I'll just quickly flash these. Not sure if anyone would be interested in this, but that is what they look like. So you know this style, you know this design. These are here for a price that is a little bit confusing to me. Me neither. I mean, I don't think anyone could ever tire of looking at Paraibas because, you know, they are that iconic color, but it's always like you see a 35-point stone, you're like, wow, that is neon, that is bright. You see a 4-carat plus stone and still that same reaction, wow, that is neon, that is bright. And it's just, there's something about Paraibas, they're so like enticing and it's just iconic. So let me know on these, but we do have crystal opal earrings coming up next. Silly me, did not bring a card to prepare them on, so like the Diasport earrings that we had once upon a time, these will look kind of weird on the wheel here. We'll see if we can maybe get a card for these, but this is going to be 1118946. This is one of them. So again, crystal opal, it's got kind of a see-through stone, but it's also got a slight, for this one I would say a slight goldeny color to it. But you can see there in the stone, there is no deficiency of colorful flashes currently in the yellow gold. If you must change them, go ahead, we will still do so. Again, this is 1118946. Currently in the yellow once more, but again, for crystal opals, I think they look great in any gold color. Let me actually just set them down here. No matter how you look at them, it is going to look like a completely different stone. I mean, you just see it. I was holding it, you can see a lot of the blues. I set it down just like that, and you are seeing a bunch of neon greens. And let me get the other one as well. But for these, 2 carats total weight, exactly 2 carats in both of your opals combined here. I'm going to hold this in a way where I think, I know it's not flattering, but this is what it looks like. This one, again, green, perfectly matching. Same with the goldeny base color here. Got a lot of those greens. A huge red flash right there. And no matter how you look at it, they are going to be so different. I mean, even from here, reds to here, blues and greens, like just this slight turn, the stone looks like a completely different stone. And diamond weight, you got 50 points of diamonds in this one pair of earrings. Now this is a price that, you know, looks like it could be a $29.99 pair of earrings, which, you know, these are not, this is not a small style. I would agree with the $29.99 price tag, and yet somehow they are not. Up till now, it looks like they have not even been here, but here they are. And you know what? Just to get them out the door, they are not even going to be $19.99 or even $1,499 here today. Again, I'm only holding one, and you can see how many different colors just this one part of the earring offers for you. And if you would like it, call in now because I am making them $999. $999 for this huge look. I mean, for $999, that would not even be enough to cover for the mounting price itself. And here we are, you get 2 carats total weight of your crystal opals that look like that in this one pair of earrings. I love them in the yellow gold. I would recommend them in the yellow gold. But this, $999 is a little bit ridiculous here. So call me on these. And I love the negative space too. It really just, you know, influences if you were to wear them with your hair up, hair down, whatever, like they will look great. The negative space is again something fun to play around with, and $9.99 you get this entire pair of earrings, and this is also what it looks like against the ear too. So I mean, here I have a darker hair color, it still looks great, right? And you can still see all of the colors in your crystal opals, and I'm just holding it here, but you know this mounting, that center opal will move and sway differently from the diamond halo that is detached around it. So this is a spectacular look, and for only $999, you get this entire pair of earrings. I should honestly be charging $9.99 for only one. maybe as a pendant, you know, cut off the pose, turn it into a pendant. But here you're getting the entire pair for only $999. And we are changing the gold color for you. If you want it to in the rose gold, we'll do it. It may take some time. If you wanted to switch them out into the white gold, we'll still do it, no problem at all. All you gotta do is call us, dial that phone number you see there, and pick these earrings up for yourself for only $999. And let's go back up close. Look at our other earring that's just sitting there. And take a look at him again one more time. So this is also what it looks like from the back side here. So even from here, like if you have like really short hair, like they're going to see the back of your opals, like they still look like this. There's still red flashes, green flashes, yellow flashes, blue flashes. There's still everything in this opal, no matter how you look at it. Like that opal, the other one right there, has been sitting like that on the wheel, and it's still bright, neon, intense green flashes with also reds coming through. And yet $999, and they are still somehow here. So let me know on these, and you can see from this perspective what I mean by the center opal is kind of detached from the outside halo there. So again, a really dynamic, a really flowy type of earrings. And if you are an opal lover, this is the one to get. $999 on these. And thank you so much, G. And we are nearing the end of our show. So again, still got a chance to get any of your requests in. And good night if you are, you know, tuning out about now. So thank you so much for joining me so far. And I'll be back next week. I'll be back next Friday. Same place, same time, you know the drill. And again, thank you so much for, you know, joining me on this fabulous show. Again, a lot of museum pieces. I hope to bring you guys even more. I know it's like museum pieces, they should be rare by themselves, right? But I love to bring you guys the rare and exotic, but like times 10. It's so fun to just have everyone like comment about it, be like, wow, would have never thought to see something like this ever, but here we are. So again, thank you so much for joining me. And the last 15 minutes are here, so we'll probably recap some pieces here and there. And, or maybe we can show you some more pieces before we go here. So let me just set this one down as well. So still, I mean, you know, crystal opals, hard to get a 100% match, but even from here, they are still somehow matching in terms of bright neon green, flashes of color, and also the red. So call me on these, $999, definitely should not be $999. And next up, I do have this medallion style pendant necklace. The chain is removable. I will call it a pendant. And here we have different cuts of the diamond. So this is a design that you probably know well. I'll bring it back for another look here. So let me know on these earrings here. And again, end of the show is here, but you know, calls do come in at the very end and they make their final decisions. So again, pretty much everything here today, I think everything here today has been one of a kind. Yeah, it looks like it. So it's again to whoever says sold first, and I really do not want you to miss out on the piece of your dreams. This is going to be 1121476. And if you want the ultimate diamond pendant in terms of like truly emphasizing the contrast between round, brilliant cut white diamonds versus your baguette cut white diamonds, hi, this is the piece for you. 18K white gold on this one, a carat 66 of all of your diamonds combined into one piece. And this was supposed to be $39.99. Now this is a pendant. If you want to remove the chain, use your own chain, you can do so, but the chain will come with. And very quickly on this one, not going to be even $19.99. And yeah, there are baguette cut white diamonds in there, and if you know, you know, those are typically more expensive than your round white diamonds. And here, you know, first of all, we're already pricing VS diamonds like SI diamonds, like I diamonds, which no, but you know, we're just gonna go with it. And yet throw in some baguette cut white diamonds too, why not? And also price them way under cost. We're just gonna make this one $16.99 to the very first caller today. again, has to stay like it is in the white gold, but with all the diamonds you are seeing here, I don't think you would want to make any changes to this one. And I mean, $16.99 will get it home to you. Take a look at it against the hand here, because this is not a small piece. This is like a huge disc of diamonds. And even from here, I angle it downwards. You can see where your baguette white diamonds are. I mean, this entire piece is just gorgeous. For some reason, this actually reminds me of like an hourglass, like when the sand trickles downwards. There's something about the baguette diamond placement that reminds me of that. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but you know, this is the kind of piece where it's like really open to interpretation. You could just be like, oh, that's just a simple medallion style diamond pendant. And I would be like, yes. But someone else might see something different, right? Abstract art is out there. Personally, I'm not one for abstract art, but you know, it's fun to look at and see what ideas everyone from around the world has. And same for this one, you know, it's a fun little design. If you gave me all of these diamonds as loose stones and told me to design something, it'd be something drastically different from this, I guarantee you that. But it's always fun to see, you know, what other people can come up with, and you know, how the product comes out to look, right? So let me know on this one, $16.99, and take a look at it against the neckline as well here. So this is one of those pieces, you know, diamonds, you can't go wrong with diamonds. Wear them however you want, casual, formal, whatever, right? So I mean, diamonds, they pretty much go with everything, right? They are not exactly, well, white diamonds at least, like they are that colorless gemstone, right? Where it's, you know, if you're wearing bright blue today like I am, diamonds go well with it. If I were to, you know, switch into a bright red top, this pendant would still work with it. If I were to go to a white t-shirt, it'd still work, right? So diamonds are very flexible in terms of how you want to style it, and this one you could even consider it to be like a piece that you could layer it with something else. So that's also an idea. I mean, diamonds, the possibilities are endless. So let's go back up close on this and take another look before we move right along on this one. And let me actually put it down here so you can really see how the actual piece is made. So it's not completely flat. So where you have your baguette cut diamonds in the center there, that is where you have kind of like the true curve of the piece here. So right now I am showing you the underside of it. So you can see the baguette cut white diamonds kind of just trailing there in the center. And I mean, it's just such a well thought out piece too. So let me know on this one. I'm just gonna pull it right here. So you can see where it's not a flat piece of, you know, gold and diamonds and that's it, call it a day, right? There's actually some thought put into it and really adds to the dimensions of this piece as well. And a small detail too, those two gold nubs you see at the bottom there, if you're ever worried about like a piece potentially flipping, just having those two nubs of gold right there will help the pendant stay put. And I mean, this is just a gorgeous piece. So let me know on this one. And let's go back to our opal, because I can't believe it's still here. I know it's $69.99, but this is one of those pieces where I just can't believe it's still hanging out. I mean, the $9.99 one is still hanging out too, but this one is the one where I'm just like, first of all, the yellow diamonds, yes, those are yellow diamonds. I know, it's like, how insane would it be to even see yellow diamonds? Just a single stone, you know, take one of the stones out. This is 1117686. To just take one of the yellow diamonds out from this design, put it into a ring, and just like that, it'd complete the whole piece. But here we have 6 vivid. I know they're not, you know, individually GIA graded, but have you seen yellow diamonds look as bright as that? Like, this is just, I'm confused. I don't even know how they found those yellow diamonds of that size too to put into this one design, but here we are. It is here. $69.99 on this one, and it is a gorgeous piece. True to size on this. It's got a nice substantial band in the back side there. And I mean, this is that one piece where it's just, you hold it up, angle it a little bit differently, which once this is on your hand, you're not going to be looking at it like this constantly. It's not just going to, you know, again, look like this on your hand. It's going to look a little bit like this, you know, depending on what you're doing. You're driving, you know, you're typing on your keyboard or whatever, right? you know, you're going to be seeing this piece from a variety of different angles. And I mean, even from here, I just saw a brief flash, kind of like a Paraiba colored flash. So again, this is just opal. That's just the true power and magic of black opals and crystal opals too, as we saw earlier in the earrings. But this is here, $69.99 on this one, Trapiche collar necklace. Still hanging out, had a few more questions on that one, so I think it's still here, so hopefully not for long. And there's some museum pieces, we'll just put those aside. And the necklace, so let me show you the Trapiche collar again. I just love that our representatives were like, all right, you want to see a Trapiche emerald necklace? We'll show you one. And they brought us this one. So let's just recap this one on the hand here, since it's a more, it means a necklace. It's a rather large necklace too. And this one was 1123398. This was the Trapiche emerald necklace from way earlier, and I'm just going to have part of it off my hand so then you can actually see through the stone and how vibrant and bright green those stones are. The spoked wheel design, I keep saying design, but it's truly like Mother Nature's own design. And 18K white gold on this one, $16,999. This is a piece that, you know, if TVON did not exist, you could only dream of. And yet here it is, TVON exists. And so this piece also very clearly exists, and it is here as an opportunity for one person alone. So one collector out there can grab this piece here today. And lobster claw clasp, secure. There truly is no way to, you know, leave a lobster claw clasp, you know, halfway open or, you know, barely closed like that. So this is here, it goes pretty much all the way around. So here, basically until the closure is where you still get Trapiche emeralds and diamonds. So there we have it. You can still see all of the stones are perfectly matching that bright, vibrant green. And I mean, all in this one necklace. It's just a great piece. You do not want to miss out on it. You know, TVON has been here for how many years now, and only now do we get to see Trapiche emeralds at all. You know, a few in a ring here and there, pendant here and there, bracelet even, and now we have the necklace. So maybe you already have a Trapiche emerald ring, pendant, bangle even, bracelet. Don't have a necklace, thought that they would never exist. Well, we are here to prove you wrong, and here it is, the ultimate Trapiche emerald necklace. Call me now on this one. I guarantee you there will be calls coming in at the very end of the show after we go offline, and they'll be like, Trapiche emerald necklace, tell me all the information one more time, and you know, just want to confirm everything, and they'll take it. So call me now before it's too late. And we don't have anything else like this. I mean, the closest thing I had even today was that pendant slash necklace. But again, no diamond weight in that one at all. And it's a totally different style too. So this is like, I guess, the most traditional way you can make, the most traditional yet unique design you can have in a Trapiche emerald necklace, I could say. So let me know on this, and let me also show you what it looks like against the neckline one more time here so you can really see all of your stones. I know it looks kind of weird when I'm holding it there, but this is not meant to be held like this. This is meant to be worn like this, meant to be sitting on a neckline. So again, it is a gorgeous piece, kind of similar to the other one. Looks like the Trapiche emeralds are just floating there in the wavy diamond design here, and it's a gorgeous necklace. Really, again, you do not want to miss out on this one, and call me now on this one. Last couple minutes of the show, and let's go back up close and move aside the emerald here. Not emerald, opal here. Opal with emerald colors maybe. But yeah, this is what the emeralds look like up close and personal. Again, I'll probably be rotating them throughout again, just slowly, so you can see every single individual stone here because that is very important when you are considering a piece like this. I mean, you want to see every single part of this piece possible. And here we have it. So last couple of minutes here. And again, Lauren will be back with you guys tomorrow. And again, it is the weekend tomorrow, so a lot more brand new fun pieces. So if you liked what you saw today, get ready because the weekend is going to be crazy and you do not want to miss out. And so please join her then. Again, if you're newer to us, our schedule is online on our website at tvon.com. And if you watch online, we are also on TV. So in case you didn't know that, all of the networks and channel numbers and all that is on our website, tvon.com, if you want to check it out there. If you have any questions even regarding our schedule, you can call us as well. You know, you don't have to only call in to place any orders. If you have any questions like our show schedule and whatnot, you can always call in and ask us. Again, weekend shows, we go to the daytime, so 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Not like our weekday shows where we are in the evening and the nighttime. But yeah, please join Lauren then. It's a very exciting weekend. You do not want to miss out on the weekend shows ever. And please join her there. And thank you for, joining me today. And I know a lot of museum pieces, a lot of designer pieces, always looking forward to every single Friday to show you guys even more of the museum, of the collectible, and this one is definitely one of those pieces, so you do not want to miss out on this. Call me, we'll be going offline in a couple seconds here, and this is one of those pieces that you do not want to, sleep on it and then call in tomorrow and find out that it's gone. So call me now before it is too late. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and do not want to miss out on this one. If you have any questions, let me know. But again, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Joyce, and have a great rest of your Friday night. And we will see you back tomorrow bright and early in the morning. So have a good night, everyone.